Meow, 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 meow. Hello, everybody. We're live. I didn't mean to do it, but Milo told me to start at 6:01 and throw everyone off, and it's 6:01. Whoops. I guess I threw everyone off. Milo, I took your advice, I guess.
Can't believe this.
Can't believe you. I can't believe your face. I'm also still sharing the link around.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fine. Okay, that should be everything. Oh, that's a NSFW picture. All right.
Jeez.
So anyway, last time we were in court, and the witness was like spreading rumors about. Well, they were talking about how like, oh, the witness and the defendant, or no, the defendant and the victim, they were married, but they were like fighting a lot, and we were like, yes, but those are also just rumors, so irrelevant. And the judge was like, all right. So anyway, now we're calling in Mr. Cable.
And Cable, that's the art effects guy or whatever. The CGI dude.
Yeah, he's a CGI dude.
The one who was standing in the booth when the like big flash and everything went off, right?
Yeah. Also, it's been like 3 weeks since the last time we did the stream because stuff always comes up.
Right.
Live. But you know, were you voicing him or was I voicing him? Do you remember?
No.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
Yet again, I am confronted by my inexperience when it comes to your profession. My notes say that you are a studio tech. What do you actually do?
It's easiest to think of me as the man in the chair.
I'm the guy in the chair.
he's Ned from Spider-Man. Actually, no thanks. I'm kind of full. I just ate. I appreciate the offer, but I was like feeling my stomach, and I'm like, can I fit it in there?
It's a cookie.
It's a cookie, yeah, but it's like I'm at max capacity.
Whatever. All right.
I handle the room that monitors the footage being recorded for the studio, as well as the levels for the audio. I also handle the physical hardware to record and archive all of our footage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I see.
That's another reason why not to take the cookie, because then it makes it hard to voice act. Bah.
Your Honor, Mr. Cable was monitoring the scene when the incident took place. Oh, so you have footage of the incident?
Not exactly, Your Honor. The equipment experienced a number of power surges during the incident. We're not really sure why. So all the footage was corrupted.
Police forensics were given the data yesterday, but they're still looking it over. They're unsure if they're going to be able to restore it to anything of use. But, as Jack was monitoring, he saw the incident from his perspective. Yes, I see. In that case, Mr. Cable, are you prepared to make a statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then please describe the events as you saw them.
Amelia and Janice got together on set to record the scene. Prep was all done, the director was called for action. I monitored everything closely in monochrome. Amelia sent theme to go off script almost immediately, after which Amelia performed her own costume change into her character of Valkyrie Freya. Then Janice performed a costume change into his character as the evil prince. Amelia seemed to, well, emit a burst of bright orange flame.
Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination.
This isn't good. The judge just seems to take the whole burst of orange flame and not question.
Orange? Are you saying she exploded in napalm? What happened? What do you mean?
Well, you know, one could say I'm a burst of orange.
Haha, orange.
That was, you know, when you were staring at me, thinking that was a really stupid thing I said, or at least that's the look that you had in your eye, I was not expecting that to be the next thing that came out of your mouth, I'm not gonna lie.
What did you expect?
I don't know, not that.
Ah,
I mean, it was kind of funny, but still, I thought you were gonna say something like I thought you were gonna like smack me or you're dumb or something. I don't know. But then you were just like,
haha, orange.
yeah. I'm like, okay, well, sure. Never let them know your next move.
Just nobody, not even yourself.
Exactly. Jack's system is appropriate, and I know because I was there. But he's sitting in the controller room. Can he really have seen everything he describes? Okay.
Hold it!
Wait a second.
Yes.
Well, we might be exactly about to address it, but
Okay.
that was the point I was going to make of like, if he's watching in a monochrome, how do you know it was orange?
Yes. Monochrome, like in black and white? But isn't the show in color? Normally, yes. I understand this was a creative decision for this emotional scene. I don't know why, I'm not a writer, but the rest of the crew was by the stage. I was monitoring in black and white to get the full effect.
Hold it!
I understand she does this a lot. Frequently. Surely then, is it not notable that...
Objection! Objection, Your Honor. The defense is leading the witness. If the witness finds an act notable, then it's notable to him. Sustained. Do not lead the witness to conclusions, Miss Aquila.
Come on, seriously? We try to keep the energy going when filming the show. That means we improvise some of the dialogue to make it sound more natural. But it's not normal for an actor to go off scripting right at the start of a scene.
Hold it!
DJ Johnson it's live on the soundstage? That's right. Midnight's costume change is an elaborate affair. The camera feed was momentarily overwhelmed by light. Typically, the flash paper in the costume does that. That's what dazzled the rest of the crew. And when the feed returned, Amelia was in full costume as Valkyrie Freya.
There's that name again. Mr. Cable, can you, in brief, explain who Valkyrie Freya is?
In the show, Amelia plays a magical girl, like a superhero.
And this Valkyrie Freya is her character's alter ego within the narrative?
That's correct. Was that really that hard to pick up on? Well, not that important for one, but also that hard to pick up on in the context.
In the show, she goes through a magical transformation and goes from one character to a superhero character.
I'm guessing
typical punchy fighty superhero. She's got magical powers,
right?
Fireball, and so instead of turning into Supergirl, she turns into a wizard.
Basically.
Space
Hi, Milo.
Wizard.
Yeah. But I get the judge is probably old and doesn't watch the newfangled TV shows or whatever.
Sure, but
that's
surely in passing, either with a commercial or something, you've seen something relating to the idea of how superheroes work, and
right.
you can reasonably extrapolate the idea that magical girls probably work in a similar fashion.
Right, it's
maybe
being
a little more elaborate and whatnot, but it's
like being in court for Superman or whatever, and they're and then Clark Kent, wait a minute, who's Clark Kent? Superman, hello?
I'm curious what I don't know how relevant it is, but I am a little curious what the name of the regular character that's not the magical Valkyrie or whatever is.
I don't know, yeah.
But I don't think that's really all that important.
Hold it!
Unless it's just also Amelia for some reason, in which case maybe it is.
I mean, that wouldn't be too out of the realm of possibility, because if you remember the old shows Drake and Josh and That's So Raven, they did just use their real names, Drake,
true,
Josh, Raven. Those were all the actors' names. I mean, of course, the last name was changed, but it's still their first name.
In Hannah Montana, didn't she still go by Miley?
Yeah, but it was Miley Stewart or something.
Right. Well, and also her dad was also, it was just Bill, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Billy Ray.
Yeah. A costume change? That's right. But I'm curious, do you know why Janice changed her costume at that particular moment? Actually, no. I don't think it was in the script. Your Honor.
I could save us all a few minutes, Your Honor, if I may. What is it, Mr. Hawk? Aquila, even if Janice came out with a major deviation from the script, are you intending to assert that the surprise of this action, the mere shock from it...
Gah. He's right. To go further with this infers two things. Firstly, that Amelia might have activated the pyro equipment that is and incinerated Janice purely due to the shock and surprise. Secondly, that makes her guilty, even if it was an accident. The defense withdraws the question, Your Honor.
Hold it!
You saw that through the monitor? That's right. I'd assume it came from the pyro equipment. Immediately takes a bite of a cookie right when his line comes up.
He stated that it's what he saw, Aquila. Are you disputing that?
No. You were actually in the room, if I recall correctly. Didn't you see it too? I see orange flames.
I mean, what do you make of this? Imagine what I remember seeing, like, on the day.
Ditto. There's nothing wrong with Jack's story on the surface, but could he have really seen everything he claims to have seen his position in the control booth? Okay, so I'm guessing we have to actually talk about the color. And it should be... Nope. Something about monochrome, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Wait.
Whoops. When I just...
Actually...
Yeah.
Hang on. It may not be actually that, because he's already stated that he was, like, watching the monitors and whatnot on Monaco, but he could still see out the window in color.
I don't remember him saying that.
Right?
No, I don't remember that. Let's save.
Because my thinking is, okay, what if it's not the fact that it's a monochrome feed and whatnot and the color of it being orange like that, but it's actually about the fact that technically, because of all the surges and the power and whatnot from the equipment and whatnot from her transformation sequence and, like, flashing, banging everybody, then he's the only one that actually saw, because of the darkened glass or something for the booth window, her throwing the fireball.
I hear what you're saying. Let's just try this. I just saved, so if we get it wrong, I can just load the save.
Objection!
Oh, well. Alright.
It was a good theory. Mr. Cable, could you provide a bit more info about the flames you saw just before the incident? Like I said, bright orange flames. I gotta assume they're from the power system. That's the problem. How could you witness bright orange flames when your display was calibrated to monochrome?
Objection!
Don't we already know? It's a pyro system! Flame is naturally red and orange.
Typically, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
flames
can be other colors.
Yes, but they would have to be, like, specifically somehow
like
dyed.
burning like sulfur or whatever.
Or burning a specific material to create that color.
Yeah.
We're still disputing the fact that the flames were orange, despite the monochrome screen thing, when I think we've already kind of moved past the fact that that's not really all that relevant.
I don't think we've ever actually brought it up, though. So this is our first time bringing it up.
But sitting here and thinking about it, do we have to? Like, whatever. Really, Aquila, of all the technicalities...
I think he agrees with you.
Order!
Like, I mean, not gonna lie, there are some moments where I'm kind of like on Chad's side, and I'm like, you know, he's kind of got a point, though.
Yeah.
Order. Mr. Aquila makes a fair point. Witness, could you answer her question?
Well, our cameras do record in color. That may be true, but we're not talking about raw footage. We're talking about what you could see on the monitor at the time of the incident. Well, it's... Sorry, I guess I was mistaken.
Mistaken?
Perhaps, please understand, I viewed 1,000 hours of recording them from the booth with all manner of special effects. But the flames looked hot. I could practically see the heat haze on them. And I guess I used color as a shorthand to express that. But they were genuine flames. I mean, Janice, it happened so fast.
Sustained, Miss Aquila. Witness, please amend your statement.
Okay, after that giant was gone, the crew was visibly shaking. Maxie was dirt even.
Hold it.
Gone? Like he vanished once the flames hit him, as if he was incinerated on the spot. Everyone was shaken. Maxie was injured. Seen a lot of in my day from the booth, but it was nothing like this.
What do you make of this? It matches what I remember seeing, like, on the day.
This is all stuff that we were doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so continue. So this is new. So we need to present evidence on this because this is a new thing. That's how it always works.
Janice was gone and the crew were visibly shaken. Maxie was injured even. Which one is Maxie?
Maxie is the southern hairdresser. You don't remember that? Or no. It's been a few weeks, so that's understandable. That's Maxie.
Okay. How did she get injured?
The flames hit her. It seemed to just like pass through Janice, and then Janice like disappeared, and then they hit her.
Okay.
Almost as if Janice was just like a hologram or something.
Question. Was she hit by some kind of actual projectile, or was it like a flame like jet, like a flamethrower, and she got like burned really badly by that?
I don't know how it's meant to be interpreted, but
Because to me it looks like a fireball, which
yeah,
that's how it's going to be. Non-CGI wise, to produce a fireball, you would have to have an object of some sort burning and fire that forward out of some kind of cannon-like thing.
Like it
while on fire.
It did look like an actual fireball. It did look like a stream of fire, like a flamethrower or anything. It looked like a Hadouken, you know?
A projectile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how it's meant to be interpreted though, but that's how it looked in the game.
Okay. And I mean, that's also what they're saying, is that she, shot a fireball out.
Yeah, basically.
Or a burst of flame or whatever. Janice was gone, the crew were visibly shaken or dazzled or whatever, and Maxie got injured from the flames essentially appearing to pass through or around Janice or something, or hit but not like phase through him, and then hit Maxie. Because she was standing behind him on that side of the stage, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is Maxie's significance other than being a hairdresser?
Honestly, that's
she happened to be a burn victim from the event?
Yeah, basically.
When talking to Maxie, what have we discovered from her so far?
Because
she saw the projectile coming at her, I'm assuming.
Yeah. But basically, when we talked to her, she was just like, hey, I know supposedly Millie is the one that hit me with the fireball, but, I don't blame her. I feel like she's innocent or there's something else going on. Basically, she's like on our side, even though she's the one who got hurt.
Okay. Kerosene ammo pack? Okay. I don't know why it's called an ammo pack, but it's just a basket of kerosene canisters. I'm assuming used as fuel for the pyrotechnic stuff.
This doesn't... I can't think of anything wrong with the statement. Because everything here seems accurate.
Maybe it's because the crew weren't necessarily shaken because they were dazzled.
That seems like a really weird thing
I know,
pick, but
it's...
Let me save.
Like, just a second ago, we had to talk about the exact thing that we already discussed briefly. We're like, well, I mean, is that really relevant? Because, I mean, of course, it's flame. It's going to be an orange.
Yeah. Okay, no, that was not it.
Okay.
Penalty.
You're fired.
Alright, load.
Okay. So. What was the statement directly before this?
There was the one about the orange flame.
Okay. And that's the amended one that we got to hear.
That is new, right?
Mhm.
Hold on. Like, that statement wasn't there before, right?
Correct.
Because this one still says orange flame,
And then,
and then this is a new statement.
yeah. So this is the one we have to present on. But I don't see what...
I literally don't see anything wrong with the statement.
Alright, okay, from the before incident photo, who are those? That Melia is the one on the left, right?
Yeah, so that's Janice on the right.
And this is them
Right before the fireball, I
is it
guess.
before they've transformed their costumes and stuff as well?
Yes.
Okay, and then the after photo, it's her in her costume?
Yes.
Okay. And then all the way over there on the right, that weird, like...
That's Maxie after she got hurt.
Okay. What's that weird little thing on the left next to that grate?
That's one of those owls that always follows Mealy around. The blue owl thing.
Oh.
Do you remember
Okay.
them?
Not really?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. I don't blame you, but
Okay. What is the significance of the owl? Does it do anything, or is it just like a
it's got like a
is it
weird.
an actual owl?
It's an actual owl, and it seems to have some kind of weird sixth sense type thing, where like it warns her. Like I remember when this was happening, it was like hooting at her, trying to warn her something about Janice, and that's why she even transformed in the first place, because the owl was trying to warn her.
The owl was trying to warn her, so she panicked in a sense after already being off script and stressed for whatever reason
Mm-hmm.
regarding the situation, and or possibly mad at Janice because there's rumors of them like having fights and stuff like that and being upset with each other or something. And did she think that Janice was armed or something?
Well, so my theory, because of course with this game, you know, all the
She
anime.
transformed first.
Yes, but so all the anime, like in this game, is like all anime tropes are real, right? So she, like, the way it's definitely probably going is like she's an actual magical girl, and he seems to be like an actual evil prince or something, even though they're like,
or at the very least has also some kind of like
yeah,
magical alter ego character.
right. So even though that's their like, even though that's like what they're acting as, that's also like secretly what they have going for real too, or something. So maybe he got like possessed, and that's what the owl was warning. So like, hey, the evil prince has taken over control or whatever. I don't know.
There hasn't really seemed to be any evidence to imply that they literally I don't think it's like the Green Goblin, you know. I don't think like the costumes or the character of the takes over the persona of the body and completely subdues the actual person.
I'm just spitballing here.
I know some people act that way as a means of like trying to stay a character and whatnot. They're called method actors,
Right.
but I don't think that it's like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin and what the fuck is his name? Is it
Harry Osborn?
Harry
No,
Osborn?
Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn.
Harry Osborn's his son.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a Norman and Green Goblin thing where the Green Goblin putting on the mask literally like possesses Norman.
Right. I'm just spitballing, like I said.
Objection?
Nope, that wasn't it.
Penalty.
What is?
Okay, let's just look at the entire list real quick and see what all we have.
Okay, so present evidence. My ID card, which is definitely not gonna. My eye patch, which also doesn't. The after incident photo, before incident photo, burned out monitor. The footage of the ammo canister being loaded into the Pyron 9000. Plans change. He was completely incinerated, supposedly. Corrupted by a power surge and will not play. Damaged camera. Dazzled. Let's City magazine. Literally what we're talking about with him right now.
What about the Buzz City magazine?
That was for the last witness about the
okay.
rumors of them fighting and whatnot. There was an ammo pack, Keith's weapons locker, magic.
Like after the incident, or at some time before the incident, like the night before or something.
Probably.
I don't remember. What is this referring to?
I think it was the night before.
Okay, and then Maxi's
Injuries.
and
Milia's lack of injuries.
no evidence of physical fights or abuse from Janice. Okay,
Monochrome feed.
someone bought one meal and one ticket.
Okay, mysterious flash. Christmas party.
Maxie was behind the camera.
Yeah.
Is there something significant about the Christmas party photo?
If there it is, I don't know it yet. Classifier.
It was short circuit or power surge. Okay, so during the power surge, essentially the machine cannot malfunction and accidentally go off. Right?
Yes. So. Would that be relevant to this, considering wasn't there a power surge before this happened?
Let's keep scrolling, but we'll keep that in mind.
No events planned for opening day. Power surge fried the camera. An illicit ventilation station. Limited number.
Machines can't fire without one.
And that's all of them.
Okay, so the VFX control device, who all has one of those?
Melia and the VFX director, I think, had one.
So this guy, Cable?
No. Cat Wheel, I think her name was.
The one that was working on the machine?
Yes. She has one and Melia has one, I think. That's
Okay.
the two.
Let's try a robust machine.
Objection?
Nope.
Dang.
Penalty.
Maybe it's not this statement, but I don't know. That's a new statement, is it not?
Yeah? Unless something else changed and we somehow managed to just completely skip over it. Okay. Monitor everything closely in monochrome.
Yes.
Go off script immediately.
Melia
Forgo costume change. Into a character. Evil Prince.
Okay.
Orange Flame.
It still says Orange Flame, even though it's been whatever.
Janice gone. Maxie injured. Okay. Janice was gone, and the crew were visibly shaken. Maxie was injured even. Is there a photo of like the layout of the studio or something? And how it like all looks?
No, not really. I mean, we have this
Alright.
before and after.
Objection.
Nope.
But
I don't know.
Penalty.
I don't know if we have anything that could like say anything about it right now. But could he have seen Maxie get injured from where he was in the booth? Is that even relevant? Is that a? I'm really
Okay.
struggling.
I tried Maxie's injuries and that didn't work.
Okay,
Penalty.
Well, this is just embarrassing.
a little bit. Milo, do you have any ideas?
Milo even still here? It says we have 0 viewers.
Oh, so we're just playing this for ourselves then. Okay.
I guess.
All right. Which monitor is that got burned out? Is that the one in the booth with him?
Yes.
Objection.
Why is
What?
what? Why?
Why?
Okay. Okay. Jack, I know you mean well, trying to give the most rounded statement possible, but you've been asked to give an account from your point of view at the time events occurred. We only saw Janice for the briefest of moments. How could you see the effect on Maxie or the crew when your monitor was completely burnt out? I mean, I guess.
Kind of a weird way to, like,
I mean,
statement, but okay.
Because what he said wasn't inaccurate. It's just, well, how would you know? Because of this game sometimes, man. I mean, well, I saw an aftermath image later. It's okay, Jack. You were just trying to rationalize what happened, as we all are. But it's not what you saw. Your Honor, the defense moves to dismiss the witness on the grounds of proven unreliability.
I see. The prosecution does not object, Your Honor. Then why did we even bother with any of this in the first place?
So we seriously just came in here to say nothing wrong, but it's just like, hey, you're not wrong, except
also,
you didn't actually see that. You're just recounting what others have said, so get the fuck out of here.
You're just... Listen, I know you want to help and everything, and we appreciate the help, but this isn't actually what you saw. This is just all the, like, conjecture and hearsay of everything after combined with what you saw, and that's not helpful. So, can you please move on? Get out of here, etc. Goodness, Mr. Hawk, why such expedience? Miss Aquila raises a point that as he was in the control room, Mr. Cable's statement is not totally reliable. However, we feel it establishes enough about events to freely move on to our next witness. Very well. Mr. Cable, you are dismissed.
Damn, I almost feel bad for Mr. Cable right now. He just went up to stage and was like, hey, here's what I think happened. And they're like, nuh-uh.
Here's what I think happened. Mediocre.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay.
The prosecution calls Sarah Hector to the stand. Who is that again?
The director.
Ah, the director. Even with my limited experience of the world of television, I have some understanding of what you do.
I think I was her.
Mm-hmm.
Even so, I'm not sure why I'm here.
Were you not a witness to the incidents in question?
I was there, sure, but I didn't see anything.
I find that somewhat difficult to believe.
During the incident, when Millie performed her costume change, I was dazzled.
Bedazzled?
Blinded by the effects. I wasn't able to see again until shortly after the incident was over.
I see. Mr. Hawk? Yes, Your Honor. We are dealing with an incident that took place on a stage, filmed by a camera, in front of what appears to be nearly the entire staff of this studio. Do you have a question, Your Honor? Never mind.
Welcome to my world, Tawny.
Miss Hector.
Mrs.
Oh, I see. Well, Mrs. Hector. Your name rhymes with director.
You're far from the first person.
I never even considered that.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Sorry, it just seemed unusual.
Blame my husband, Your Honor.
Your Honor, as director, Mrs. Hector was in effect in charge on the studio floor.
She was in a charge?
In charge. Charging. Lizard.
Lizard. Oh my god.
She seemed best placed to explain to us how things went off the rails, as it were. Very well. Are you willing to make a formal statement about the incident from your perspective?
I'll do what I can. When I said action, Amelia acted strange, like she was reading from the wrong script. I figured it just started the season. I figured it just started the season nerves, like I just got. it seemed to exchange a few words. She seemed to exchange. Seashells by the seashore. She
On the trigger of a money game. Rain, rain, rain.
She seemed to exchange a few words with her bird. Starna. And suddenly launched into her transformation sequence. The light was dazzling. I was totally blind. Then I heard what must have been pyro effects. I started to panic, but kept sucking down fresh air until my vision came back.
If you heard what sounded like a fire starting machine turning on, meaning there's going to be a fire soon and probably smoke, what you want to immediately, drop to get below the smoke?
I guess.
I mean, I guess most people don't normally think about that. Plus, also maybe they're like used to it and they realize it's not going to be like an issue. But at the same time, like, what happened that did this dazzling thing to everybody? What caused that?
The transformation sequence. I guess it was just a bright flash of light.
But I guess that's my question: is what mechanism? Some kind of like a. Is it like a smoke bomb thing? Like, did she like throw like a?
It would probably be more like a flash bomb, flash grenade or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, did she like drop one at her feet or something, or did she like press a button and it like automatically like does that as
I'm
part of her
assuming
suit, or is it like some kind of really bright shiny like aluminum like coating on the outside that like makes it really bright or something, or like
I'm going to assume it was real magic, because you know how this game goes. It was real magic, and the flash of light that happened was of a magical variety.
Okay. So her costume change was literally as innocent as it looked. She literally basically snapped her fingers and it went poof, and then she did her little Sailor Moon dance and
Yeah.
did it. Okay.
When I could see again, Janice was gone, and Amelia was standing there. Maxie was injured. It was a mess.
Miss Aquila, please begin your cross-examination.
You but feel I'm just finding technicalities here.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, you're literally a lawyer. Finding technicalities and winning cases is what you do.
That's part of the job description.
That you find the technicalities and the contradictions and the
loopholes
and the loopholes, and you like expose them or work around them. Whatever action you're supposed to do in the context of the situation to prove that your client is either innocent or guilty, depending upon what's going on.
Yeah. If we could create enough ambiguity in the mind of the judge. Real quick, maybe I should have done this sooner, but I'm going to take a look at my stream to just make sure everything's working okay, because it feels odd. It feels odd that no one's watching. Like, I get this isn't a popular series, but...
Excellent connection. This is not our popular series?
No, not really.
What is?
Okay, it seems to be working just fine.
Do we have a popular series? Do people want to watch us play?
No.
Oh.
Well, I guess Deltarune did pretty well, but that's Deltarune, so... But, I mean, I don't think many people know this game, and we're playing it basically just because the developer gave us a copy, which, hey, still, thank you. Really do appreciate it. But,
We have a viewer!
Woo! Let's go!
Wait, hang on, I just realized that...
That was me!
Damn it!
Ah! Okay, it's fine.
Why are you like this?
No, it's fine. Listen, even if no one watches, we're still doing it for fun.
Yeah. Present evidence! Attorney badge!
Yeah. Is it possible she was given the wrong script? No. While we'd only recently changed what we were filming that day, Amelia was definitely informed. I figured it was just start the season nerves. You had no reason to be concerned? Not really.
Wait, hang on. Why is it that Amelia was informed, but it seems like nobody else was? Especially given the fact that Amelia
Everyone else
was like, Melia seems to be improvising.
Well, no, everyone was informed of the because they weren't initially going to do that scene that day, but because they had a high exec or whatever, that rich guy come to the studio, they're like, okay, let's change the scene to be this scene instead to like show off, I guess.
Okay.
And so everyone was informed that they were doing that scene instead. However, even though they were changing scenes and it was a new script, Milia's still acting off script of even the new script.
Okay. Okay, so she wasn't acting on like a previous scene or something and mistakenly got handed the wrong like script or something?
Nah.
Okay. Sometimes we need a few takes to find our groove.
Sometimes we need a few takes to find a groove.
By the time we got there and the rich guy was there and whatnot, and we were all sitting down and watching, like, at the stage to watch what was going on, how many takes had they done already? Or was that literally the first take?
That was literally the first take.
So, like, they everything was finally put together and whatnot, and they just started when we came in. Yeah. And then we got blinded like everybody else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why they were saying it was weird for her to start improvising immediately, because usually, you know...
I'd imagine, like, you would want to run through the script and be like, okay, that doesn't quite sound right, or, we can change this a little bit. I understand changing some things and whatnot to, like the other guy was saying, to make the dialogue feel more natural and whatnot, rather than just completely scripted.
Right.
But getting into that groove of it is kind of how you fine-tune where it needs to be changed. Immediately going into completely off. Is this another, like body double switch thing? Where this wasn't even Melia, it was someone that just looks like her?
No, I think this was Melia. I know she does have, like, a stunt double, but it was clearly Melia that day. Because even she thinks she's, like, responsible.
Okay.
Oh, sometimes you spend the whole day and almost get nothing recorded. No, that's pretty rare.
Hold it.
Bird Starna. The bird is Starna.
She talks to the bird? She does that, but that's part of the show. We dub words over Starna squawks. In fiction of the show, Starna can speak, so can comment.
Where's Amara?
Amara's like the, I'm pretty sure Amara's... If Amara's not the body double or like the stunt double, then maybe she's like another magical girl. But
because there's definitely more than one Valkyrie for this show.
Yeah.
Just Melia's the main like character.
I was under the assumption that she was the stunt double, but it's possible that she's just her own unique character too, or actor for a different character. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like instead of being a body double for Melia, she's a secondary, like one of the other Valkyries in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even just in real life, Melia talks to the birds to help keep it calm during the shoots.
Okay. Wait. Instead of the less new transformation. Okay. Hang on a second. Remember when I was pointing out the bird from the before and after photos? Is that now suddenly going to become relevant because the birds got swapped or something?
No, I don't think the birds got
or some kind of weird like.
No, I don't know about that.
I just thought experiment.
Hold it.
Or passing thought, I guess.
Yeah. Something I've been wondering about. You say transformation, but really, Milia's wearing the same clothes both before and after, right? That's right. The clothes just kind of fold out into the new form.
Okay, so it literally is just a costume. Okay, how she does the transformation sequence of the clothes and whatnot. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of one of those things that where it's all like rolled up and like tucked in and whatnot, and as she like spins and stuff like that, or like does her her part of her sequence and whatnot of moving her arms and whatnot, it all kind of like unfurls and like unfolds itself around her. Yeah, that's actually really cool.
Honestly, it's really impressive. But the suggestion here is that Melia then use a control device in her costume to activate the pyro effects. Surely she doesn't need to transform in order to do that.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading. Sustained.
Your Honor, I'll rephrase. Sarah, given your expertise, would Melia have as much control over the VX pre-transformation as after? It shouldn't have made a difference. The defense would like to record that to make that point very clear.
the record.
The
Make that
record.
point very clear.
Yes, that.
The court recognizes the point you're making, Miss Aquila.
That's a small victory, if nothing else.
What exactly is that victory? I'm totally blind. What does that mean?
It means that she got the judge to agree with her at least a little bit, I guess.
What is the point of making the clear excessive point that
Technicalities, John. Technicalities. That's
Okay,
what we're
but-
here for. We're here for the
it's
technicalities.
technicality? What is the point of it that
That
she still had control over the VFX after her costume change?
she could have done it without transforming, I guess.
But again, what?
That maybe like what
Why
was,
is that important or relevant? Because she transformed. Whether she could have done it or not,
why would she need?
despite
why-
transforming, is irrelevant when she transformed during the incident.
Maybe the thing is, why did she transform if she didn't need to? I don't know.
Because they were in a scene, and that's kind of like a gimmick of her character is that she transforms.
You're a gimmick character. I don't know.
Hold it!
Completely? My vision went a bluish purple. I could see my hand in front of my face. The moment I was terrified of permanently. In the moment, I was terrified of permanent damage, but it seemed to pass pretty quickly. I don't get it. Don't you do these shots somewhat frequently? We have different brightness settings for safety. I'm based a lot of via FX, or very bright flashes. We issued the crew a special VF. Why do I keep saying V? FX glasses. Sunglasses, basically.
Eclipse glasses.
Yeah. But you didn't have those on this particular day? I can't speak for the others, but certainly I didn't have mine. She's right. No one we spoke mentioned having glasses.
Hold it!
How could you have been so sure it was a Pro Pyro FX and not something else? Why can't I read? Weren't you blinded? I've been doing my job long enough to know what flames sound like. But you can't be certain. I mean, okay, I was blind at the time and could say with absolute certainty, but it's just that it's just what I expect that kind of thing to sound like from experience. Something about that. When I could see again, Janice was gone, immediately standing there.
Hold it!
Janice was gone? I'm not even sure how to explain it. One of my eyesight cleared up, the spot where he had been standing was empty. But you were blind. Could he have ran out of the studio? I only lost my sight for a brief moment, and the studio's pretty big. Plus, it's not easy to move silently along all those people, cables, equipment on the concrete floor. Wasn't there to see it, but what she's saying seems to line up with what the rest of the crew told us. There must be something about what she said that isn't right. Okay, so that...
She was like, that seems out of character or whatever.
Yes.
It's the one we have to...
This one.
Okay.
So...
Save. And then... Evidence! Present!
Okay. What I heard, it must have been pyrotechnic. So, we have issue with what she heard.
Objection!
So it's not the fact that it couldn't fire because
Penalty.
that she's not referring to the Pyron specifically. She's referring to one of the smaller like pyro generator machine things, the one that was there next to the stage.
So, should we use the control device instead, maybe? I mean, Melee does have one, so technically that doesn't really
Can't be
help us.
duplicated, and the machine can't fire without one.
Objection!
Nope, that
But
wasn't it.
she
Yeah,
must have used it because it fired,
right.
or
Okay.
somebody else did.
Just covering my bases.
Wait a second. So there's more than one of those devices, though, right?
Yes.
Do they all control the same pyrotechnics?
I don't know.
Brownout? You mean
Where
blackout?
do you see that?
Just briefly failed
Oh.
during the brownout.
Objection!
Wait, what?
Okay.
I just pointed that out because it was a weird like typo looking kind of thing, and I was just like, oh, that's weird. I didn't. How is
maybe it's because, right? So the ventilation system is supposed to clear all the smoke.
Yeah.
And she was saying that she was just kept breathing until she could breathe, like, normally. But if the
Oh, so like she was saying that because the fire started from the pyrotechnic stuff going off, that there was a bunch of smoke and whatnot, even though the ventilation clears that, like,
but since the
basically as soon as it's created.
But since the ventilation system was broken, there should have been smoke, but there wasn't.
Well, not that she saw because of the dazzling light.
Or that she breathed either. She would have. You would think you'd be able to at least smell the smoke, right?
Yeah, isn't that what she was saying?
No. She said she heard what sounded like flames.
Uh-huh.
She didn't say anything about smelling smoke.
Well, it may not have been immediate.
But she didn't mention it at all.
I mean, does she really have to, though?
And if the ventilation system is broken, you would think that would be something that would. It seems like a weird
When
omission.
working with fire, there will be smoke.
Yeah,
Is
but
it that relevant and that important
the
to
thing
mention
is-
that when fire goes off,
But
there's smoke?
that's exactly the problem. There wasn't smoke.
Wait,
Because the ventilation system was broken.
meaning that if
If there was smoke, if the ventilation system was working, it would have cleared the smoke out
Yeah.
and everything would have been fine. But it was broken, which means there should have been smoke, but there still wasn't.
did the ventilation system go down at the same time as the power surge from the transformation sequence for the rest of the equipment?
Yes.
And that's why it wasn't working?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Mrs. Hector, I'm wondering about something. You described in vivid detail about how you were blinded by the flash, then heard what you believed to be the sounds of the V. Why do I keep saying V? FX system firing up. As best as I can explain. But in that case, have you missed something? And I was going to say important, but that wasn't actually there. You mentioned what you could see. You mentioned what you could hear. Not what you could smell. See?
My
Well,
nose don't work!
Your Honor, the Pyron 9000 machine is fed by a mixture of chemicals, where the most prominent is kerosene. Okay, well, that's not
Yes.
smoke,
And...
This-
yes.
but burns a very obvious odor along with substances like cordite
Cordite.
to create the Studio VX. Why do I keep saying me? Why do I keep saying me? What? The F and the V don't even look similar.
I don't know. What is VX supposed to stand for?
I don't know. I'm thinking like VFX. That's like the whole thing.
Some, but there's also SFX, like sound effects.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The smell of these chemicals is, to put it mildly, pungent. Mrs. Hector, do you recall smelling kerosene in the aftermath of the incident?
I want to point out, even though the machine was indoors and whatnot, generally speaking, you probably won't really actually smell kerosene all that much from pyrotechnics being used because it's literally being burned to produce the flame.
Well, they're saying that it's pungent.
But it's contained within the machine and like sealed off.
I don't know.
Like in those like big like those like small, you know, those propane canister looking things and whatnot that we saw in the basket for the
Yeah.
kerosene ammo pack. Those are metal containers that are sealed to prevent leakage of like liquid and gaseous forms of
Yeah.
what's contained inside of it.
Okay, but also,
They have to be like a certain valve has to be screwed in and penetrated and whatnot for it to release a piston to actually allow the liquid or gas from inside of the canister to flow out. Meaning you will not smell it even with the flame burning and whatnot because all you're gonna smell is the flame.
okay, but consider this. You can't smell well.
Yeah.
So how would you know?
Because at one point I used to be able to smell, believe it or not.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What? You mean you had a function of normal humans that used to function at one point in time, mind-boggling.
Yeah.
So, got your nose.
I mean, I didn't really need it anyway, except for looks, I guess, so...
Yeah. Now you can be like one of those,
Oh, there go my glasses. Guess I do need it for that.
you can be one of those, the people in Fallout. You know what I'm talking about?
Ghoul.
The ghoul. You can be a ghoul.
You mean the ghoul from the show?
No, you can just be a ghoul. Just one of them. Not a specific one. Just, you know, a random NPC ghoul.
Well, then I'm gonna be like the ghoul from the show, and I'm gonna get myself some big-ass guns and some kick-ass, like, looking armor and a cowboy hat and roam around just... I don't know, helping people, I guess.
Yeah,
Walking
alright.
around, delivering shit, getting some money, surviving, you know.
Yeah.
Eat some irradiated corn on the cob and potatoes, which are mixed with tomatoes. So it's essentially a potato with the outer skin texture of a tomato and the taste of a tomato, but it grows like a potato and it's full of like starch and stuff like a potato. That's the main like starch like vegetable diet of a lot of the people in Fallout.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Look at Eevee Kitty.
Eevee kitty.
Eevee Kitty.
Eevee kitty.
Eevee Kitty.
Eevee kitty.
Aww. She's nice when she's sleepy. No, actually, I don't.
Objection! This is preposterous! Inconceivable! We interviewed everyone on the scene.
Big stretch.
Every single person. Not one person mentioned the smell of something so potent as... Wait.
Objection!
Your Honor, it appears the opposing bench agrees with me on this. Thanks, Chad. No one else in the room can smell kerosene.
You can stop now, Miss Aquila. I understand your point. Your Honor! Silence, Mr. Hawk. I still don't believe that you would smell like the kerosene chemical mixture of the flame, despite the fact that it was like indoors and stuff like that.
Well, they're saying that we can't. They can, or
I
should be able to. So we should just believe what the characters say, I guess.
I guess it just even though yes, it clearly has a pungent smell, you'd have to like. There's a lot of safety precautions in place to prevent it from doing that because sniffing kerosene is not healthy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get you high or anything either. So it's just all around a stupid and bad idea to do. Anyway.
Do you remember when people used to like sniff hand sanitizer back in like high school or whatever?
Yeah, a little.
It was weird.
I never understood any of that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Apparently, there's some way to get high off of shooting like CO2 into your nose somehow from like compressed air canisters.
Right,
and stuff.
wasn't that called like whipping or something?
Whippets.
Whippets? I don't. Yeah.
I don't have any desire to do one of those because that sounds incredibly like stupid and dangerous.
Yeah.
But like, how does that even work?
I don't know.
I don't.
Don't do that. Do not.
Do not do this.
Yeah.
Do not try this.
Do not try this at home.
Not even do not try this at home. Just do not try this.
Yes.
This does indeed cast a shadow on the events that took place. However, a permanent scent being left out of dispositions is not, in and of itself, conclusive proof.
But
exactly. That's like my whole point of like, just because you can't smell it this time, even if you normally do or something, doesn't necessarily negate the fact that there may have still been smoke. The machine still may have fired somehow. Because clearly, something. Oh my. Unless, because of some kind of weird manipulation of, I don't know, mirrors or like visual effects somehow with like holographic technology or something crazy like that or something, maybe not only was the fireball like an actual projectile that somebody like, I don't know, fired or threw or whatever.
Actual magic, John. That's what I'm trying to be getting at this whole time. Actual magic.
Actual
happened.
magic somehow. But I'm starting to believe in your idea from earlier that Janice was actually some kind of just like hologram. Or projection or
like not actually
or
there
even
or something.
even maybe
or maybe he
a magical like projection like decoy clone thing hologram. Because I do want to point out, in a similar kind of fashion, there was a show about something kind of similar to Sailor Moon and whatnot, literally called Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah.
So, if we're playing off of the trope of a bunch of different Magic Girl things, and they're already doing the Sailor Moon thing, and they're doing another one from,
Madoka Magica? No. No, Card Fight no. No, it's hold on. What is it? That one anime. It's like it's not card it's
not Card Fight.
It's not Card Fight, but it has something to do with cards too, doesn't it? Or like magical girl anime card. What was it?
Yeah?
It was like a really early one.
Cards?
I think it was cards, or it was like some kind of library book, maybe. What if I just do early magical girl anime?
There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has a spell effect.
It's not a Yu-Gi-Oh. It's not even like it's not even based off a card game or anything. But I distinctly Card Capture Sakura, was that it?
I had lost me on that. I don't know. Card Capture something sounds a little familiar, but I've never seen it. I don't know anything about it.
I don't think this is the one I'm thinking of either. I don't remember. Whatever, let's move on.
I'm not dismissing your point, Miss Aquila. Merely suggesting that this line of questioning may have ran its course. Do you agree?
We're riding high here. Let's go while we're ahead.
Riding high? So far, you've said you've had, like, a small victory, and then you've proven 2 technicalities, like, in your favor. But, like, nothing to actually conclusively disprove kind of anything that's been said so far. Aquila, what are you talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense rests with regards to this witness.
Very well. Miss Hector, you are dismissed. Mrs. Hector, you are dismissed. Mr. Hawk, let's keep things moving. The prosecution calls Lana Eiffel. Can you confirm your identity and your purpose for being here?
I think you were actually this person. No, wait, I was this person. Damn it! I'm Lana Eiffel, studio security.
Miss Eiffel.
Lana would be satisfactory, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Hawk, can you provide context for calling Lana to the stand? Given that we heard all present were blinded, is she some sort of expert witness? Your Honor, I had originally wanted to call another witness, Maxie LaRue. However, she was hospitalized by the incident and could not make it to court. However, her actions were recorded in CCTV camera footage. So I invited Lana, the studio security person, to walk us through this evidence. I see. How was she involved? It relates to events on the night before the incident.
Okay, it's go time.
Lana, I would like you to comment for the court record on these images recorded the night before the incident.
Your Honor, the defense reminds prosecution that CCTV footage is not typically a sound basis for conviction, without material witness, unless the footage itself is beyond reproach. And having seen this footage, it's grainy, low resolution, and extremely low frame rate.
The prosecution concedes this. However, we wish to review the footage anyway. Very well.
I've spoken to Maxie this morning. I'm in prep for this. We'll see what context I can provide. Go ahead.
Order.
And that's the studio soundstage. I see Maxie. This was the night before everything happened.
Maxie explained she was present in the studio on the night in question.
I understand she was working late. That's not uncommon. She was in her salon,
Which has a window that looks out onto the trailer yard, does it not?
That's right.
But she made her way to the soundstage.
Maxie told me that in the thunderstorm conditions going on outside.
Objection.
Your Honor, surely this is hearsay? Well, I can't testify as to the experience of Maxie LaRue. It goes against the convention.
As Maxie LaRue is unavailable to take the stand, I will allow this to continue. However, I warn the prosecution, limiting your statements to what is verifiable in the footage, or directly told to you by Maxie herself. Miss Aquila, please speak up if you feel the prosecution does not respect this.
Understood, Your Honor. Hopefully they'll keep Chad in check. Chad. Maxie told me that, in the thunderstorm conditions going on outside, between flashes of lightning, she saw Amelia outside through the window.
Your Honor, the CCTV does not show the trailer yard outside. Also, there are other qualities to this photo that could be discussed, but they are more observable in an earlier photo from the same camera. What is that?
Order.
Order! Lotta, can you describe what you see in the photo? Lotta?
It looks like Amelia in her magical girl costume.
Is that what that is?
Order.
Presumably.
Then what? Why?
But again, this could be Amelia, or it could be someone who had a costume exactly like Amelia's.
AKA Amara.
Yes.
And what does she appear to be holding?
Objection.
Unacceptable, Your Honor. Prosecution is leading the witness.
Your Honor, we have spoken to an expert at the VRP studio. Amelia is holding an ammo pack for the pyrotechnics equipment on the studio soundstage.
Soundstage?
Studio soundstage.
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 Yeah, exactly.
Man, that stage must be outstanding.
It is. It's
An outstanding stage.
outstanding outstage.
Yeah.
It's downstage.
Soundstage.
Astound. It's astounding.
Sounds. I don't know, man.
In fact, if I were to play the footage in its entirety, at this point, a short length of time passes without anything happening. Then, okay, how much time is passing in between each of these photos, though?
I think that it was like... They said it before. I think it was like 15 seconds.
15 seconds?
I think so.
Okay.
But that doesn't make sense. Amelia couldn't have been skulking around inside the soundstage.
Stage.
Dang it! You're making me say it. But when I spoke up to Maxie, she said that when she was outside, she had heard Amelia in Janice's trailer.
Even if Maxie said that, our witnesses have already established something today. That the trailers are relatively soundproof, enough to prevent overhearing casual conversation. At least without standing up to one with a glass, or similar. And stacked up against photographic evidence to the contrary, Your Honor, the prosecution poses a difficult to accept but seemingly self-evident conclusion at this juncture. that Amelia Norton knowingly and willingly prepared the machine to incinerate her husband. Oh my gosh! Oh.
That's a lie!
Silence, Mrs. Norton.
But this is impossible! I don't even remember if I was her.
Order.
Yes.
Okay. Man, I'm voicing everyone, huh?
Yep. You're the main guy, so you may as well. Do a lot of the important parts too.
Yeah.
Just not around as much.
Yeah.
Mrs. Norton, I will have order, or I will hold you in contempt of court.
Wait. Could Mia have even done this?
What?
Wait, can I... We have some ideas that Amelia would struggle to carry out this plan. Okay.
This is from the night before, right?
Yes.
Um...
Maybe...
The CCTV is what we're currently looking at, right?
Yeah.
So us presenting that probably wouldn't exactly help anything. Since we're already, like, looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not it. There has to be something. Good memory. We got. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, got it. Understood. The keys.
Oh.
Your Honor, from what I understand, after talking to the studio after the safety procedures.
Before you follow that thought any further, Miss Aquila, please look at this.
Your point being?
Look closer. Zoom! Hand in hand!
No.
She's carrying a set of keys in the picture. What?
You can tell.
Where?
You can tell that how? Is
Yeah,
it supposed to be like that thing right there?
Is it somewhere in the weird RPG Maker arm of her carrying the kerosene pouch thingy?
I don't know, man.
How are we supposed to tell? Because I certainly can't.
Please.
Mrs. Norton, please turn to face me. Mrs. Norton.
Yes, Your Honor. Is this even legal? The judge whispering to the witness? Like, can you do that?
You can't as the judge, and it is the judge's courtroom, and they are the
Yeah.
judge of the law and the case and how it's supposed to be like interpreted and executed. So I legally I'm pretty sure she has the right to just like talk to the witness as she,
Or defendant, I guess, not witness.
or yeah, defendant as she wants on her own. I just
Okay.
what do you think they're talking about?
I don't know, but I don't think it's good. Look at him. Smug. Sanctimonious. One of these days, I want a nice, simple case where I get to have the super obvious answer in an easy CCTV footage. Check and struggle to find answers by becoming a rodeo clown or something.
I believe it is time to draw these proceedings to a close.
Your Honor, I must protest.
On what grounds?
If my client wishes to change her plea after your momentary discussion, I would ask for a short recess.
She has not.
Well, I have yet to cross-examine Lana Eiffel.
Do you wish to?
Do I? I mean, as a matter of process, I feel like I should insist. But what can I hope to gain? I can't dispute Chad's video footage. In Lana's words, line up with what Maxie told me. Save some weird stuff about seeing a magic light. Probably best, of course, than hear that. Ah. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you.
Excuse me?
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Oh, I thought it was going to be one of those like decision things of like, do you want to press or not? Do you want to cross-examine or not?
I mean, I would have loved to bring up the idea that it could have been the other girl.
We
the
saw magic
girl.
outside last night before the CCTV camera footage saw her going in there.
Case dismissed.
Meaning, it could have been Amara who swapped into her costume with the bright flash, walked in there, and then pretended looking like Melia to go back into the other thing, and she had the keys, and she put the studio on fire.
Wow, do you have any evidence to support this?
The CCTV camera footage that freaking Chad was showing you. But instead of expecting that to be Melia, it's Amara on the camera.
I mean, I guess we can't really tell, but yeah. In that case, oh, well.
Checkmate, liberal.
Can you imagine if there was actually like a lawyer that's like that in court?
God. Oh, there probably is.
The idea that Melia was able to arm the studio's equipment to fire at the right time, thus incinerating her husband, is far-fetched, but plausible. After reviewing the facts of this case, along with the compelling evidence put forward by Mr. Hawk, it is clear that any reasonable person would consider Mrs. Norton guilty of murder.
I'm so sorry, Amelia. We really tried.
No, there's more to this. There's always more to this. It's a game about Nina Aquila being the best defense attorney ever, so... Oh, and yet... So many aspects of this incident bear strange qualities. The incident took place in a location that is designed to bear high-quality movie footage, and yet we have no such footage. Viewed by countless witnesses, who are all incapacitated, that Melia's motive for murder seems suspect at best, and the director's statements seem to lack certain critical facts about the way the equipment works. At the same time, Mr. Janus' duo is nowhere to be found, and appears, for all intents and purposes, to be dead. Did we really do it?
Wait for it.
As I am unable to render a verdict at this time, I suggest that we adjourn for today. Both benches are urged to investigate further and restate their cases. We shall reconvene the day after tomorrow. Court is adjourned. Okay, we managed to, I guess, stall enough to get more time to investigate further.
Yay, stalling!
Yeah, procrastination!
Woo! Man,
We made it!
I'd make a great lawyer. I could just procrastinate all the time and stall and stall. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not lawyer. You actually have to talk to people on that one.
Fuck! You're right. God.
No. You would make a great senator.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This far.
Come on. What's the big thing you're always saying about celebrating victory?
Wait, we're celebrating Victor? What did Victor do? Yeah, well,
Yay,
whatever. Yay,
Victor!
Woo!
I don't know who Victor is.
Me neither.
Why are we celebrating it?
Huh.
Miss Aquila. Oh. Before you leave, I would like to see you for a moment. In private.
Is that legal? Is that allowed?
Well, yes.
You heard her.
No sweat. Are we good for the rest of the day? I could go meet up with Adelanza.
Say hi for me.
Catch you later. Because that is like...
That's his sister, orphan.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what Judge Johnny wants. You want to speak with me?
That's right. When Reynolds said he'd arrested a TV star, I wondered of what crime she could possibly be accused. I had no idea it would be as severe as murder.
Randall? Oh, you mean Detective Flatfoot. We spoke, actually. He was returned to the crime scene, but it was strange. He left pretty quickly. I saw him later at the hospital.
I see. You must not have heard.
Heard what?
Reynolds' daughter is a long-term patient at that hospital. She has leukemia. But he has good reason to make a swift exit.
Oh gosh, I had no idea.
If he seems a little abrupt, well, now you know why.
I'll keep it in mind, Your Honor. Though right now my focus is entirely on the welfare of my client.
You certainly have a knack for picking a forlorn hope, Miss Aquila.
Aquila Defense and Law has an open door policy, Your Honor.
Admirable. There are only two types of people who would take on a case that's so seemingly ironclad as Amelia Norden's. You'd have to be either hopelessly naive, or
Or you just believe her.
that was uncalled for. Wait, you're the one that was about to insult Nina, though.
Yeah.
Miss Aquila, I do what I can to foster an air of fairness. Do not mistake that for heartlessness. I've been doing this for a long time now. From up in that chair, I have gazed down into the well of the court, into the eyes of countless defendants of all ages, genders, and backgrounds. And at that time, I have seen goodness that cowered in darkness, and evil that strolled amid the light.
And when you look at Melia,
I see something else entirely. The girl appears completely lost. And that does not tally with the matters of which she stands accused.
lost, like, innocent?
I am not prone to using up more of the court's time on a mere whim, but there is more to all of these events than meets the eye. Of that, I am entirely certain. Wait. When you sent Anya Miller to jail, did you look into her eyes?
That's me.
Oh, my bad.
When you sent Anya Miller to jail, did you look into her eyes?
I did. I remember her face and name, like everyone I've sent down. It seems only...
Did she look lost?
No. When Anya confessed, she spoke confidently. I had no reason to doubt her words.
I see.
Which one was Anya?
Our, mentor.
Miss Aquila, let me tell you a story. About another protege, a golden child who studied at the feet of the master. This young woman, worked directly for Taryn Kestrel, the DA, as a prosecutor. They were inseparable, and together, formidable. They worked like this for years. Then suddenly, after a high-profile case, a victory even, this young protege left the prosecutor profession altogether.
This young woman, was that Anya Miller?
Very good, Miss Aquila. Anya walked out on the prosecutor's office and never looked back. It's my understanding that she and Taryn Kestrel, haven't casually spoken since.
What was that case about? The last one that she acted as a prosecutor.
Oh? It was of a businessman who stood accused of murdering his son. Krantz. That was his name. It was quite the scandal at the time.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you started a bright career, Miss Aquila. Truly, you're a rising star. But you're fiercely loyal, and I just want you to reflect on this. On being sure that loyalty isn't misplaced.
Your point being?
Anya was your teacher, and she always had the demeanor of a big sister. She was a great attorney, but before all of that, she was a person, as flawed as anyone else. Try to keep that in mind. I wish you the best with your ongoing investigation, but for now, I take my leave.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, I guess.
Krantz. That name seems familiar somehow.
Krantz Bryanston? Like,
Yeah.
as in Bryan Cranston, the guy who played, Breaking Bad guy.
Walter White?
Yeah. Bryan Cranston's the actor who played Walter White.
Oh, okay.
So Krantz Bryanston.
Krantz Bryanston.
Anya walked out of the prosecutor's office. I never looked back. It's my understanding, standing.
The
She and Taryn Kestrel haven't casually spoken since.
Anya, what happened? What did you do?
Oh, that's it?
Well, that's it for day 2.
Okay.
Now we do more investigating. Woo!
Meep.
What?
Where?
Bird. Dylan, is that you? No, it's clearly a bird.
It was flapping of wings. It was a bird.
Looks like Dylan hasn't come back last night. Didn't come back last night. I wonder where he is. I came from my office. Well, you want to change first?
Nope.
Okay.
Investigate immediately, unarmed.
What the? That's Amara's bird. How did it even get in here? You know, I've got better things to do. I'll have to try and catch it. Okay. Anya's picture! Thanks a bunch, birdie. Looks like you managed to break... What the? Looks like the picture is folded within the frame.
What?
She's much younger here than I ever seen her. But that woman is the DA, Taryn Kestrel. But who's the middle woman? Woo! Guess I'll have to wait until we return Birdbrain over here. Woo! Okay, lots of that. Otherwise, I'm gonna need to get some earplugs. Woo! Did you seriously just... Woo! Come on, Nina, get it together. Birdie, you had a name. Comet? Woo! Well, Comet, I guess at least you'll serve as a conversation starter with Tamara. You can stay still for 10 minutes when I try to get dressed. Then I can take you back to your owner. Ooh!
Why? How? Why? When?
Magical birds.
Why?
Magical birds. That feathered menace seriously turn on the TV? Warning the public not to approach any packers they spot on the ground with city limits.
Groups.
Repeat, the mayor has asked citizens not to approach groups of bikers that they spot within city limits. And to be on guard about the seemingly unrelated series of explosions that have occurred in the past week. Wow. Hope Dylan and Atlanta are okay. Okay, my feathered friend, time to get you back to Amara. Woo! I'm willing to bet that she'll be at the studio. Let's start there. What do you mean? You're just gonna leave that on the floor?
Just pick up the picture at least and put it on the desk. You know, maybe sweep up a little. Like,
for real? Like,
it's not,
okay.
like, seriously damaged or anything. Just pick it up and put it back on your desk. Like,
Oh, I'll clean that up later.
why?
Okay, Birdie, let's head to the studio. Sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid you can't go any further. Fire's only under control, but there's a risk of secondary blazes. There's been an explosion. Man, the city is like under siege right now or something.
What? There's construction in front of us now? How we...
Great. Between the wreckage of these weird explosions and the construction vehicles, there's no direct way to the studio. Maybe it's a long way around?
What long way?
You need to go to Centrum Park.
Oh. Well,
Woo!
okay.
Okay. This should be okay. We just keep going and we cut through the other side. Woo! It's strange. Woo! Kind of quiet. Usually you come to the park and you say it's quiet, but the music's louder than it's ever been. Usually you come to the park
What?
in the morning to see joggers, cyclists. Actually, this one time Anya and I'm talking to a bird. Let's skip the sun. What was that sound? Oh, just some kids. They look a little young to be running around in the park on their own with everything going on. Are you okay? Were you playing some kind of game?
We're running away from the monster!
Monster, huh? What does it look like? Is that the mean thing with the teeth and claws?
No, silly. Monsters don't look like that.
Oh? Why didn't you realize, child? Then what does it look like?
Like that. It's a giant frog!
Oh, wow, they were being serious? Woo! Hey, it's get behind me.
Are we about to actually, like,
Do combat?
do, like, RPG combat, even though we're a lawyer?
Maybe? Grah. What even is that thing? It can talk. Out of my way. Not gonna happen. Ow.
Minus 1 HP.
Wow, that really stings.
Minus 1 HP. Hey, are you okay?
Never become between a slime and their breakfast.
That's
No,
a
move.
slime? It looks like a frog.
Yeah, it does.
Also, I thought it had 2 eyes because I figured it'd be like them next to each other, but we're looking at it 2D, so it's like it looks like there's just one.
Yeah. I won't let you hurt them. Kids, is your mommy nearby? They sure seem to.
It's outside this park. This way.
They sure seem to be in good spirits for kids getting attacked by a monster. Run now! Don't stop until you get to her.
Oh, minus 1 HP.
No.
Running.
You're gonna regret that.
Oh, what the?
What is going on? If only I brought my Dragon Fantasy Arena cards.
Dang it.
We'll just eat you instead.
See, it's situations like this where, honestly, yeah, Nina, you should have been carrying that around at all times because those monsters come to life for real.
Yeah.
They're not holograms and projections and stuff like that, like in the
anime,
the show.
yeah.
They're actually real and fighting people and things and stuff. Yeah, you should keep those on you at literally all times.
Yeah. The city will kneel before the great Malfara. I don't like the look of this. And then she died. Game over. Since I was doing the hooting, I guess I have to be this guy, huh? God, your tongue, vile fiend! Who said that? It was I, Comet!
I...
You can talk? Why didn't you? Young lady, I appreciate the suddenness of this predicament, but that puts us on something of an accelerated schedule. You can't just throw that out. You're an actual talking. You just throw out that you're an actual factual talking bird, and your only follow-up is get over it.
Actual factual.
Actual factual.
Actual factual.
Actual factual.
Actual factual.
Time is short. Nina Aquila, I came to you because you are the defender of justice, hero to the downtrodden, and pure of heart.
I like to imagine actually doing like these weird little like JoJo poses as he's talking.
Yeah. Well, you guys can't see because I don't have my webcam on, but I am actually doing like weird poses as I'm speaking. You used to use your own you just use your own body as a shield to defend those 2 children from a monster. Your heart is pure in the ways which matter. That's all great, but I can give you the power we need to defeat these creatures, but only if you accept what I say. Let's eat them both. Fine, I accept. Take this sacred feather. Now raise it aloft and repeat these words as I whisper in thy ear. By this oath, I will keep the secret strength I am given and use it only in pursuit of justice. By the power of this sacred feather, I call upon the favor of Brynhildr, Valkyrie of armor and strength, Valkyrie transform!
Wow.
Okay.
Oh boy. Are they gonna put her in the bunny suit as her like costume change?
God damn it.
We're definitely really going hard on the fan service here.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. This feels amazing.
Right.
You're like I'd run 100 miles and still go 10 rounds with a heavyweight champ.
When the achievement said transform into a magical girl, I thought it was being like a little like funny or like pedantic and whatnot.
No, it's literal.
I figured it was like, you know, transforming into a magical girl by like talking with everybody, and then after the case, maybe there's like a scene that plays of like you going and getting like your hair and nails done or something by like the studio like technicians and what the makeup artists and stuff like that, and like they transform you, air quotes,
John, you know this
into
game.
a magical girl.
You know this game is like all anime tropes are real.
Yeah, I
All anime tropes are real.
all right.
Wait. Why is my armor a two-piece? It is high-level armor, plus the form is guided by your subconscious. On some level, you must have wanted it to look this way. It does look pretty kick-ass. Get them. Oh, those things. Defend yourself. Okay. Rah, I'm blind. Good. The classroom of transformation has authority to these ruffians. Follow me, forthwith. What about them? All in due course, young Valkyrie. A quick lesson seems to be in order. Quickly, this way.
They ran. Like fled from battle.
Right. Now what? With the power of the sacred feather, you have taken on the mantle of a great power. You are now much stronger and hardier than any normal human. But you need practice before you take on the forces of Niflheim. How do we do that? These trash cans. Destroy them to get accustomed to your Valkyrie Slash. Okay. Touchscreen. Okay. There we go. Okay. So this is the gimmick of this chapter, and it seems pretty straightforward.
Well, I like this idea much better than the
The driving.
yeah.
Yeah. Well done. But look at them trash cans. Yes, and you packaged them adequately. But in case you didn't notice, I'm an attorney. I can't just go around murderizing things, even if they are, well, monsters. These creatures are forged with the evil of Queen Malfara's magic, twisted and bent to her will. Believe me, you are doing them as much a favor as the children you just saved. Understood. Wait, my turkey, my chicken, my oh.
Wait.
The vending machine. There was like a.
Oh.
I couldn't collect it. He is then granted the powers of Valkyrie, and will at times need to battle the force of evil. As player, you can choose to do this one of two modes. Challenge mode is the default. In this mode, Nina loses health once she takes damage. Then cinematic mode is okay. I can do challenge mode. It's fine.
I mean,
this one seems easy enough. Give me the turkey. Give me the chicken. Is it chicken or turkey?
usually it's a roast chicken.
Give me the chicken now. Let's go teach you slimes a lesson. Yeah. Okay, got it. Well, I don't need that much.
Why is the time going up instead of counting down?
I don't know. Why are you counting up instead of counting down? Yeah, think about that one, nerd. This is very simplistic.
Yeah, so when do we get to the Valkyrie stuff of, you know, fireballs and...
All in due time, young Valkyrie. Can I, like... Is there, like, a button to, like, run faster? No?
Use the feather, Nina. Use the feather.
Why do they have, like, moments where I can't attack them? Seems kind of...
Ability frames.
Yeah.
Which is weird for monsters, but, you know, whatever. Wow. Jeez.
There's a lot of them.
Are you supposed to just keep, like, farming them until you level up or something? Or, like, what's the...
Well, I think it's like a beat 'em up kind of game where I have to defeat them all in order to progress. Yeah. Woo!
Yay.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. Magnificent, even.
Given the fact that we're literally playing this in RPG Maker,
Hmm.
I was expecting it to be more RPG-like and like
Well, we had
fantasy kind of like turn-based.
we had like the RPG turn-based kind of combat in the first chapter with the card game. So,
Yeah, I suppose.
how do you feel? Uh,
What?
ah!
Oh, so
Oh, sit. So, how do I feel? How do I feel? So it's real? Why, yes. All of it? I mean, mostly? I'm not screaming again.
Nina, I mean, to be fair, as you and I keep pointing out,
Yeah.
we've been through various bizarre supernatural situations like this before. Not, limited to, but definitely including the fact that you could use children's playing cards to summon actual real-life monster creatures to do legitimate, actual, painful, deadly battle against opposing creatures and opponents.
Yeah.
Like,
Apparently zombie squirrels are a thing now. This is not related to the game at all. Someone sent me a message about
what is it?
well, they're called zombie squirrels, but I don't think they're literal zombies, but like reanimated.
Yeah, like,
If this virus spreads through direct contact between
What
healthy
virus?
squirrels, it says it mimics herpes, but
okay.
grotesque looking gray squirrel photographed, blah blah blah. Is it gonna tell me what it is? Oh my god, all these fucking ad pop-ups. I hate to... blah, 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 gray squirrel, zombie squirrels. Suffering from a squirrel fibromatosis, a viral skin disease caused by leporiporox virus. Alright, well, John, whatever you do, stay away from zombie squirrels. I don't want you turning zombie.
Okay. I shoot zombies on principle.
Fair enough.
So-
Yeah. But those are gray squirrels, and you're also a gray squirrel, so I'm worried about you.
Appreciate it.
Perhaps if you put your head between your knees. Or what exactly? I'm just told it can help. Okay, I think I got a lid on that. I'm truly sorry about this. If it makes any difference, normally we don't reveal the truth to someone unexpectedly. Someone your age. I see. Though I must say, you're coping better than most. I just screamed for 5 straight minutes. Those are, in your manner of speaking, rookie numbers. But when people are first exposed to magic. First rodeo, I know about the Brotherhood of Ishtar. Oh, Ramius? How's he been? Let's not get sidetracked.
Who?
The guy with the real magic cards.
Oh.
So, the Valiant Valkyries, even the evil queen Malfara, they're real? It's a long story. In fact, put your head to mine, I'll see what I can explain. Years ago, Malfara, the great deceiver, defied the powers of Asgard and was cast down to Niflheim, the realm of despair. There, her powers grew, and hidden from Asgard's blade, she styled herself Queen of that cursed realm. A great and terrible Queen of Despair. She fed off the despair of humankind. All negativity and loss fueled her, made her more powerful.
She gathered 16 students into a
Oh my god. Into
high-level academy in Japan, and then she forced them to kill each other.
in what is only
Recorded
known
it live on national television.
Despair, despair, hope, despair.
Despair, 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 despair. Oh, despair.
And when she had enough power,
Monokuma!
she kidnapped the creatures of Midgard. Midgard is Earth, by the way. She kidnapped the creatures of Midgard and turned them into monsters. And they tried to conquer the realms starting here.
So, they transformed like Sailor Moon characters.
Mm-hmm. But it's all like based off of Norse mythology.
Based off of Norse mythology. Hence them being Valkyries, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're fighting Rita Repulsor.
I guess.
So it's like German Power Rangers?
Yeah, sure, why not? German Power Rangers.
Or isn't that what the or
Well, if you're talking about Norse, that's definitely not German. That's like Nordic.
well, I wasn't sure because I know that Nordic, generally speaking, includes like the area of like Norway, Finland, and Sweden.
Yeah.
But like, I wasn't sure if that also included like
I don't think that
because
includes...
it does have some like bits and pieces of like German culture and language and whatnot like pulled into it, and also some Anglo-Saxon stuff from the English, or what would later become essentially the Britain's England.
I don't know if that includes Germany, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Here, you mean her?
Here, you mean Earth? I mean, Fledged City. But why? Even a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with a single step. So...
So I walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you.
Tonight. So, gotta start somewhere? Effectively, yes. Fearful of what might happen, but bound but not to interfere directly by ancient law, the Valkyries of Asgard sent I, Comet, and my partner, Starna, to Midgard, where we were tasked with finding 5 special young women who could be trusted to fight in the battle, Aesir could not. And you found them? Not right away. We were caught in the storm between the realms and separated. Starna was hurt and lost her memory. Found her rough. It's unfortunately common in bad crossings between the realms. I thought Starna was lost. But then I met the 15-year-old Amara Walker, who, at the time, was attending Fledged Prep. That's the most prestigious school within city limits. Her family must be... She came for money, certainly. But when monsters tried to kidnap some of the students of her school, Amara chose to help stop them. I gave her a sacred feather, and she assumed the powers of Valkyrie... Lady Grace and Beauty. Gifted with the power of ice. Ice? She's a fantastic figure skater. There was thematic cohesion. I don't quite get... Unbeknownst to us at the time, Starna had made contact with the almost 15-year-old Melia Norden. Starna intervened when Melia was attacked, just like you were today. She gave Melia a sacred feather, and she assumed the mantle of Valkyrie Freya, warrior, queen of light. But you're still separated. For a time. But soon we reformed, and the girls worked as a pair, meeting and recruiting 3 more girls, until one by one the entire team came together as valiant Valkyries. Together, they used their powers to protect Midgard from Malfara, who at times tried to sow despair. Then what happened? Well, magical war raged for 17 years. Did it say 17 or 7?
7.
Why did I say 17?
I don't know.
Most weeks, Malfara would hatch some sort of diabolical scheme to try to create some greater despair.
Go Power Rangers!
One week, she hypnotized all the people inside the city and refused any marriage proposals. Another time, she made it so that way no one could ever plug a USB or HDMI cable without directly looking at it. Another week, she made a monster create a haunted ice cream that... Beg your pardon, but none of these seem like world-ending scenarios. But these are merely the preamble, the first salvo in the war. Finally, Marfar pooled of magic, and from it, birthed the most terrible woman of all. Of course. So yeah, like, it starts small, just like any typical anime, right? You know, or...
The great and powerful Alan.
Yeah. But like, or any anime or even RPG, you always start small, you know? You start by saving the town dog, you end by killing God.
Level 1 in an RPG. Oh man, this giant stamp's really giving me a run for my money.
Yeah.
Level 20 in an RPG. I ate God. I can see the eternity of the cosmos.
Right. Finally, Marfa pooled of her magic, and from it, birds the most terrible weapon of all. Her son, the evil prince Kakon. Okay, when you say bird, you actually meant that literally. He arrived in this very park, at the head of an army of monsters. The girls fought him and his creatures right on the streets were in a moment of triumph. Melia defeated him with an attack so powerful, a nearby building crumbled, and he was crushed in the rubble. But Malfara was still large, surely. I'm getting to that. Some of the girls wanted to leave it there, thinking this terrible blow might cause Malfara to end her campaign. But Amara was certain this would only strengthen her resolve. So the girls hatched a plan. Donna opened a portal to Niflheim, and the girls stepped through. There, they fought their way to the Palace of Darkness and confronted Malfara in her lair. They clashed, and all hope seemed lost. Mealy destroyed Malfara's scepter. Without it, Malfara could not astral project or scry faraway things. If she wanted to continue her campaign, she would need to travel to Midgard and do it face to face. But she was also gravely injured, giving the girls a chance to escape. So they won? Not too shabby. Yes, the war was won, but at a great cost. When Comet said that, I felt a wave of grief unlike anything I'd ever known. Great cost? But now, all that matters is that they didn't leave behind unscathed. All of us lost something that day.
3 of them died.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because the only 2 we even know of are the 2 that we met.
And apparently they're using it as a cover as actors.
I guess. Which, I guess if you already saved the world and you still have the powers, what else are you gonna do?
Go around and be a celebrity and use my, like, influence for good to inspire other people to do.
But you also have an oath to
kindness.
You also have an oath to keep the whole power thing secret, so you can't just go flaunting it.
Hyper realistic cosplay.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of what they're doing, right? As actors, that's kind of hyper realistic cosplay in a sense.
I mean, like conventions and like.
Well, sure, but like this is
get really into like the anime and manga portrayal versions and stuff like that, and like.
I think being actors, like they're basically like you just said doing cosplay, but like they're getting paid for it.
I guess.
You know.
Yeah.
How poetic. What do you mean?
Kitty, stop chewing on plastic.
Hey, yeah, no, don't eat the plastic. What are you doing, silly girl?
Back here. Get my face followed and
You can post rationalize in any way you want, Comet, but from where I'm standing, you recruited 5 impressionable 15-year-old girls and treated them as soldiers. Surely you can understand the problem with that. We gave them the power to protect your world, in the only way that we could. A power you, yourself, freely accepted only moments ago.
She's a fully grown, consenting adult woman, though.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, what, 26 or 28 or something?
I don't know how old she is, but she's an adult, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I acted for the good of the realms. Our authority does not answer to you. I'm gonna let that go for now. When the incident happened at the studio, Amara sent you to follow Starna. What happened? Starna opened a portal to Niflheim. For goodness sake, why? I don't know. I suspect, whatever the answer is, that it might resolve a number of mysteries. I followed her, but lost sight of her in the crossing, and by the time I reached the realm of despair, she was nowhere to be found. Time traveled slower there, so for me, not much time had passed since your incident. Okay. Time to talk to Amara. No. Why not? After we defeated Malfa, the girls gave up all their powers. Like I said, the end of the magical war took a toll on everyone. Amara said that she never wanted to talk about this stuff again. When I bring it up, she jokes, as if it was like an imaginary game played by kids. Fine. Let's talk to Amelia. No. Why not? Just like you, Amelia took an oath to safeguard the secrecy of our powers. She'll deny knowledge up until the very end.
What? They're both one, so why can't they just...
She could be about to face the death penalty. It wouldn't be the first time she's defended the secret in the face of death.
What? Yeah, but like you literally just gave her the power, so doesn't that entitle her to be able to talk to the other like Valkyries about the power stuff, how it all works, and what happened?
You would assume
in
so.
that kind of extra context, because that's super important to like making sure that our client's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Can't I just transform and show her? You think you can do that without anyone else seeing? But this cat is...
Yes, privacy screens.
Hey. No biting.
Ag.
Gotta be someone around who might be able to help. Someone's gotta have known the girl for long enough to have some idea about all of this. I think I know who we can speak to. You think so? Let's hope he's at the studio. What, Castle? Frank Castle?
I guess.
Oh, I'm kind of hoping I could, like, smash the vending machine still.
Only one transform.
Yeah. Seems quiet. Oh my god, she's not even here.
What if it turns out that Frank Castle is like also like very aware of the whole like actual like magical stuff going on with the magical girls?
I mean, that's
Maybe he's one of them. Not a magical girl, but like part of their like supporting like cast or crew.
Yeah.
He's one of the gods in disguise.
Oh my god. Guess Lotta hasn't opened up yet. She'll be along soon, I'm sure. Waiting out in a little while, she's bound to turn up. Hey, Comet. This boat's from Malfara, right? Of her character in the show, yes. What's the difference? Well, in real life, no one knows Malfara truly appears. You don't know what she looks like? But I thought you said the Valkyries confronted her face to face at the end of the war. Malfara is the mistress of illusion. She can use to appear however she wishes. So we've no idea if the Malfara we picture is really her true appearance. So if that's true, that means Malfara could have impersonated Amelia, or Amara, or even Jan's duo.
Foolish samurai wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me.
Ah. Sorry to wreck your train of thought, but that's not how it works.
Oh.
Why not? In our experience, Malfara can take the form of a person, but she's unable to duplicate or clone someone perfectly, someone you know quite well.
Do not worry, Samurai. You will see me again.
So she can vanish to a crowd of people, but not, for example, impersonate your friend, or coworker, or spouse. Though that had the chilling effect of always making people wary of new people with whom we got involved. I see, that must have been a problem. The show's not complete fiction, though. Malfara feeds on people's despair and tries to create more. Along with her magic, she can curse innocent people, as well as kidnap people and animals and turn them into monsters. Who plays Malfara on the show? She's entirely computer animated. She's one of the few things on the show that's made in that way. They outsource it to an effects house, who also handle the dubbing of her voice with a voice actor. But due to how the show works, she's not on screen all that much. I hear someone. Let's talk to Lotta. Good morning. Hi there. Continuing with your investigation? I would, but the doors and soundstage are locked. I'm looking for Hank. I see. Hank told most of the studio staff to take the morning off due to everything that's happened. But I think that lawyer he wanted to talk to him, so they should be both around. Mean Chad Hawk? That's the guy. I'll unlock the doors. Check the trailer yard. He might have just parked up. Do I need to take another viral test before I can go in? Yeah, no. Honestly, a big part of that was trying to keep the lid on our insurance premiums. After what happened, that sort of precaution is like trying to whisper amid a thunderstorm. Got it. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. Let's shrug. Yeah, pretty much everyone's gone. Let's see. Oh, great. Chad. Chad. You can get some time with Hank.
Hey, Nina.
We need to talk.
We're not done. Yeah, can you give us just a minute? Take a walk around the parking lot, and I'll call you when I can.
Fine, but as soon as you're able.
Will do. After that, it'd be good if I could look through the 3 trailers.
Oh. Chad wants to look inside the trailers. Are they open? I guess regardless of all this magical stuff, I still need to keep it missing in the case. Plus, I wonder what else I can find if I take a moment to look around. The Amelia trailer. Building's locked. I'll need the key to get inside. Maybe once he's done with Chad, Hank can open them up. They all locked? Yep.
Dang.
It seems different to the others. It's locked with a keypad. It takes a 4-digit code. Maybe Hank knows it? I'll find out once he's done with Chad. It's an Aura trailer. Don't seem locked. Key to get inside. Yeah, okay. Close to the windows of the common parking lot when I was like here last time. Was it? What's this? Here looks marked out with what looks like hazard tape. It's covered in burn marks. Also,
What's that?
maybe Hank can explain this. I don't know.
Hey, Nina.
Chad's gone?
I ran into him when I was driving into the parking lot, so we just came straight through. He's going to get some coffee before he gets started.
I see. What's this thing on the ground?
This. It's our testing platform.
Testing?
The team used it to set different chemical combos for our visual effects. It blows a lot of fire and many explosions, firework. These slabs are made of a special silica compound. They're flame-proof. But I'm sure that wasn't why he came down to see me.
Oh, right. The truth is, you. Woo! Fine, I'll beat her around the bush. You've known Amelia and Amara for the longest time, right?
Years. Why? Also, why is Comet with you?
Must have had its up and downs. A friendship with people like that.
There's women.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
soldiers.
God, don't tell me.
It was unavoidable, Hank.
Oh my! Okay. Calling it now. Either he's one of the gods in disguise, or he's also like one of the magical girls.
Well,
And that would be amazing.
when you have when you have to be a girl to be a magical girl, hence the name, and regardless of actual biological, at least identify as a girl. I'm pretty sure Hank does not identify as a girl, unless maybe he used to, and this is him post transition.
Is Hank Castle a trans icon?
Is Hank Castle a trans man? So you do know.
He does have pink hair.
That is true. We were attacked by monsters in broad daylight. All girls are magical. You're so right, Catherine.
That's very true. Also, giant heart. I'm thinking that's a sticker to cover up the actual mark of the sacred feather or whatever on his face.
Well, wait. The heart is because of
He's in the Hearts Club or whatever.
Yeah, from the last case.
Yeah. I know, that was...
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But still, couldn't you have gotten Amara to help?
Amara didn't want to deal with this stuff. I had to give Nina the powers of Valkyrie Brynhild. Brynhild.
That's not gonna go down well.
Do you think I had a choice? Okay, back it up. Hank, I want an explanation, and I want it now. How did you end up making a TV show about the exploits of several real magical girls?
Okay. I've always known that the girls were Valkyries.
Okay, so that's the sixth, so he was not one of the magical girls. Because there are only 5 of them.
That's not him there on the, like...
No, that's him there, but there were 5 magical girls, which means and there's 6 people there, including him.
Okay.
So those 5 girls are the magical girls, and I guess he's just someone who knew. Because there's always like that one sidekick who knows, you know what I mean?
I kinda sometimes. I know it's like frequently a trope, but like not always. Because like I don't think in the Power Rangers, I don't think anybody like in the students like like.
I never watched Power Rangers. I'm gonna be real with you.
Well, like the leader is a guy named Billy. He's the Blue Ranger for the original show run. And I don't think anybody in Billy's class, besides the other students that are also Power Rangers, know that he's a Power Ranger. I don't think his parents or anybody in his family know. At least not like right away or anything.
Nick, I sent you a very important meme. Okay.
Have a fun time at the petting zoo. Oh shit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Carl, that kills people. Anyway. Wait, that's you.
I've always known that the girls were Valkyries. Amelia, Amara, later Erica, Danny, and Kiara. We met many years ago.
How? How are you still number 1 in this chat? Because...
You're the only one that said anything, except for the one thing Catherine said.
Yeah.
I was cursed by a monster created out of Malfar's magic. It's embarrassing.
I transformed into wearing an armored bikini less than an hour ago. I'm sure you can manage.
The curse made me terrified of all women. While under it, they looked like nightmarish monsters.
Okay, I can see how that might be somewhat humiliating.
It cost me my then girlfriend.
This is pretty typical of Malfada's smaller schemes to try and create despair.
It lasted a week, during which I nearly took my own life. But the Valkyries saved me. They destroyed the monster, and I was free of the curse. But in doing so, I accidentally found out who they were.
It was a problem. I'm starting to see why you're so determined to protect Melia.
I told the girls that for saving my life, I'd do anything I could to help them. However, at first, there wasn't really much I could do.
We were still busy with the magical war.
But when that was all over, the girls gave up their powers. Problem is, being a magical girl doesn't exactly pay, and you can't put it on your resume either. Suddenly, they were just a normal bunch of young women in their early 20s with no job history.
So you created a TV show about their secret devil lives? Surely that would violate their oath of secrecy.
It's actually the ultimate disguise. Nobody would assume the actor who plays a superhero on TV was actually a superhero. The girls had literally years of adventures upon which to base stories. We could do 10 seasons before we had to start making new material. Plus, Melia and Amara are unique people. Amara is Amara, and Melia has her own eccentricities, like her habit of vanishing in the middle of the night with her motorbike. People expect actors to be eccentric types, so it just works. We essentially just created a show Bible from Amara's version of their adventures, and the studio bought it right away. I recruited the Flirty Dozen and got to work.
But only Amara and Melia joined you?
The alias took different paths.
Did my ears deceive me, or was there a tinge of sorrow when he said that?
They took the path of
Yeah.
They took the path of dying.
And then they maxed out their skill tree, and then they died.
And then they came back, and then they died again.
And then they came back. But they were undead.
And we had to kill them ourselves.
And then they came back, corrupted as void creatures, and then we had to kill them again ourselves.
Oh, the misery.
But
you already read
in
that?
any
Okay.
case, now you know how this all came about.
Why was Chad here?
He wants to look at the trailers.
The cycle of dying SMH, yeah.
Do you want to too?
I really need to talk to Amara, but if Chad wants to investigate the trailers, I should probably do so as well.
Oh, and one more thing. Here are the keys to all the trailers, and then 4-digit code to Janice's is blah blah blah. And also, I'm also a magical girl. After they gave up their powers, it all came and flowed into me. So now I'm like the ultimate magical girl.
I knew it!
I'm not even a girl at all. I'm just magic.
Hell yeah.
I'm it.
Wait, you're perfect cell?
Perfect castle.
Ooh. That was pretty good.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Jared's trailer has a 4-digit code lock. It was only fit recently.
Do you know the code?
Sorry, no. I meant to write it down, but didn't get the chance. Maybe I could contact the manufacturer, but don't hold your breath. Still, at least you have access to Mars and Amelia's trailers. I'll have to call Chad Hawk to say that he can examine them soon. Anything else before I go do that?
Actually, there was an awkward question thrown up by the trial. Hank, I need to ask about your keys. The CCTV showed Amelia using a set of keys to access the weapons locker, but Cat Queel said the only keys belonged to you and her. She said hers were in her possession, and she wasn't at the studio that night.
I see where you're going with that, but I can't help you. I keep them in my jacket. That's this jacket I'm wearing right now. It normally hangs in my office, but I was wearing it while I was out on a date.
Oh, right. Amelia mentioned that. I hate to intrude on your privacy, but if I don't ask you first, then Chad Hawk will most certainly will. Can your date corroborate that? Can they confirm that you were out? Who were you with?
Ugh. I had wanted to avoid this, but I guess it was always going to come out eventually. I was with Bona.
Your coworker?
You don't approve?
I didn't say that.
Look, Bona might seem a bit flighty, but we've worked together for years, and she's always been there for me. But it was just our first date, so I didn't want to jinx it. Also, that spelled jinx wrong for some reason.
Shrug.
With a Y instead of an I?
Yeah.
Weird. We walked to a nearby sushi place, then the movie theater. Oh, so the ticket is his. Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I saw her to a cab, then I walked home.
Got it.
So, I know it might be unavoidable, but please only tell those who actually need to know.
Understood.
Anyway, if that's all, I'm gonna go call Chad. Best of luck with the trailers, and Amara, and with the, magical godlike powers and such.
Very funny. Nick's best magical girl? Hell yeah. I am the best magical girl. Guess we can investigate these trailers before Chad does.
Hey, Nita!
Now he shows up.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do the superhero jump thing and just...
Right. No, I guess we gotta walk to him.
Dylan also got magical powers. He has Starna with him.
Hey? Is that all you got to say?
Sorry, Adelena's got a bit of a situation.
I know that.
Then can you get off my back?
Dylan, there's been all sorts of things going on in the city.
That's why...
And you could have at least called or left a message.
I've been up all night and I'm in no mood to argue. Can we just move on?
Well, are you okay?
I'm fine, though we still weren't able to find Icepick.
And Lana's pursuit partner?
Not just him either. A bunch of the bikers seem to have just up and vanished. And Atlanta's been trying to round up a few of the leaders to see if they can do some kind of head count. What's been going on here?
Okay, so...
Isn't that a Mars bird?
He's called Comet.
She?
I'm not changing the voice. Woo!
the Starna's the boy, because they had the color swap because it's reversal of gender norms.
It's like blue and magenta from Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Wait, I thought they were both girls. Is Magenta a boy?
Yeah, Magenta's a boy.
Oh. I know that.
Yeah.
I remember Blue was a girl. I just am I a magical girl?
Yes.
No, I'm a magical squirrel.
Oh. Well, that changes things. In that case, I'm a magical cat. I know it doesn't rhyme, but fuck you. Honestly, though, it's too much to explain.
Magical squirrel girl.
Magical squirrel. Wait, Squirrel Girl's already a thing. That's a Marvel character who.
Magical squirrel girl.
To be fair, though, Squirrel Girl's power set is she can beat anyone as long as it happens off screen. So.
Or out of frame.
Yeah, out of frame. So, like, as long as the camera or page or whatever, as long as she's not in sight, she can beat literally any.
As long as she isn't, or like her beating up the person isn't.
Well, yeah, that.
Okay.
As long as it happens off camera or off panel or whatever.
Is that how the rules supposed to be?
Yeah, that's how it works. As long, like her power is as long as it happens out of sight, she can beat literally anyone.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
Well, we just got access to Amara and Mila's trailers. All I need to do is talk to Amara when we get the chance.
Then let's get to it.
Now let's check out those trailers. Well, I guess I'll check out this one since it's the closest one to me now. So this is Amara's trailer. Let's get started. What's that down? Is that someone else's trailer down there? All seems to go over the driver's seat. Okay. Wow, we have a lot of snacks. Like a convenience store or fridge unit.
Must be nice.
Kitchen area seems to be tidy. Fridge, nothing unusual. No controls.
Lights, aircon, pretty typical.
Aircon.
Air conditioning.
Oh. Ow, little girl, what are you doing? You're scratching me. Empty, empty. Oh, the bottom one has a few things I believe are Devona's. 4 acting awards. They're inscribed. Best Newcomer, Special Recognition, and 2 for Best Supporting Actress.
Amara and Amelia became actors at around the same time, right? 4 awards in that time is kind of amazing.
I guess Amara's whole diva shtick isn't entirely unjustified. Single bed looks ramshack. Rubble.
That could be the only thing in this whole place that's like that.
You don't suppose... I think Devona sleeps here.
You think so?
Judging by the way Amara treats her, I bet she's at her beck and call.
You know, I heard people talking about Devona on the way over here. Did you hear she isn't actually Amara's PA? I think she just got browbeaten into it.
Photo of Amara, Janice, and Amelia, posing with what looks to be the rest of the crew.
Is it just me, or does it look like there's some distance between Amara and Amelia? And Amara, Amelia, and Janice in that picture.
Well, yeah, they aren't standing together.
I didn't mean that literally. There's something written on the back.
It says a lot of Eiffel took the photo.
A lot of Eiffel. Which one is? That's the security lady, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What appear to be some script notes. They look like scripts for upcoming episodes covered with handwritten notes.
What sort of notes?
Strange. Wait a sec. These are notes as if Amara was rehearsing Amelia's lines.
Are you sure?
Definitely. They are even catty comments about how she would run them differently to Amelia's likely interpretation. And they're, well, mean.
I thought Amelia and Amara were friends.
A bit of light ribbing is one thing, but some of these comments aren't the sort of thing that a friend says.
But why would Amara rehearse Amelia's lines?
I don't know. But it might be important. Eats Nick into John.
What?
Wow, why?
Why?
The wrong leave-in conditioner.
This was Would Amara seem to be practically losing her mind over?
Seems Ravona brought her the wrong type.
Doesn't seem like that big a deal.
Speaking of someone who with hair like mine,
Come on now, I saw that face you pulled when she called you short.
won't defend how she was acting, but getting the right product really is important. You think I maintain this due with the power of positive thinking?
Yes.
Seems like the only bottle in here. Amara must have run out of her hygiene products at some time. Ooh, she has some of my sympathy. She might not be able to wash her hair for several days. Okay. Bathroom's clean.
Must be nice to have you all on sweet. I guess you know how that feels.
I hear what you're saying, but somehow it's not the same. Oh, that's just the same.
Somehow it's not the same. Oh, it's just the same.
Yeah. Whoops. The carpet's a choice. I guess this way Amara walks the red carpet every time she gets out of bed. Some good rolls. Yeah. What the?
Whoa, is that what I think it is? Ooh la la.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's a what would you call it? A two-piece?
Like a bikini?
Yeah. When I was looking at it from far away, it kind of looked like a scary face, but I guess that's actually the bra and the
Oh.
yeah. Called Milkers? I don't know.
Looks to be last month's.
And you know that how?
From the cover.
I didn't show you the cover.
I've seen it. In my possession.
You buy pinup girly mags?
Hey, don't king shame. Besides, the articles are pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, articles. Alright.
Looking through, it seems pretty tame content-wise.
Oh yeah. It might not sound like it from the name, but it's pretty classy. Just pinups. Swimsuit pictures, glamour shots. They call it gravure.
I'm familiar with the terminology, I'm not. Still, I wonder why Amara has this.
Did it occur to you that maybe she just likes it?
I guess. Lewd girly mag. Was it that lewd? They were just saying it wasn't that lewd.
Yeah, that's really only the cover. Even then, they're still in like a swimsuit, basically.
Yeah. Vanity dresser.
Bless you.
Thank you. I guess that's what Amara puts her face on if she's not filming. Huh? Drawer's open. Something's peeking out. Looks like a bound document. A shooting schedule? Wait. This is the schedule for the upcoming season, but it's been doctored. There are edits all over the pages in marker pen.
What kind of edits?
It's almost like Amara was working out how the shooting schedule would change if Amara became the lead actress.
Wow! But wait, why would she do that?
I don't know. But it's a possible motive. Swimsuits are lewd by nature, obviously SMH.
I guess. I don't typically think that swimsuits by their nature are supposed to be lewd, but I guess they can be.
It depends on the context, I suppose.
Yeah.
My instincts are telling me that we're done in this trailer. Let's try one of the others.
Duh. Who else do you think sleeps here?
I think practically anyone Amara wants she'd be so inclined. Okay. I'm just checking everything. I know everything important has been found, but you know.
Ooh.
I'm just being thorough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they just have them on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that we saw at the bottom there must be Janice's trailer that we can't actually access. So Amelia's trailer looks cozy.
92. So, what are we looking for?
Honestly, anything we can use. Let's get started.
What can we use?
Set of viral tests. Looks like the same ones we had to take when you first got access to the studio.
I guess it's the star. Amelia must be really self-conscious about her health.
I guess. Certain swimsuits are specifically designed to be for lewdness, like some bikinis and speedos. Yeah, kinda, I guess.
Hey Marlo, why do you put SMH after just about everything you said so far?
That is true. Hold on. There are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
Hold on. So the ones that you did not say SMH are 1, 2, 3. There are only 3 messages you've sent so far that did not end in SMH.
Yeah. What's up with that?
What is up with that? The kitchen area seems reasonably tidy.
Fridge, nothing unusual. Lights, aircon, etc.
2 acting awards, judging by the descriptions, these were from previous season of Valkyrie.
2 years running, huh?
By all outward signs, Billy is a very talented actress.
Okay, so she has,
He has 2, Armand has 4.
but Amara's are like for being supporting as opposed to being actual like main actress,
Yeah,
despite the fact that she has more. Shoo, excuse me.
maybe I want to break my neck, SMH. Okay. Huh? This door's open. Also, bless you.
Second.
Something's peeking out. There's like some sort of document?
Another updated autopsy report.
Oh no!
What is it? What's wrong?
It's an insurance policy. Seems it was notarized just over a week ago. It promises a large payout in the event that Janice were to die.
What? Well, that's not a big deal.
It's not. I'm not sure Chad would dismiss it so quickly.
Yeah, but Amelia and Janice are, well, were a famous power couple. I bet every celebrity insures their spouse for a lot of money.
That's actually very astute.
And not just a pretty face.
Still, it's a good job you found this. Chad to raise it in court, and it could help support a motive. At least now we're ready for that. Looks like a photo of Amelia and Janice on their wedding day.
They all look so happy.
Idyllic, even.
Idyllic.
Idyllic. Still, it's not like that'll convince the court. Also, Amara doesn't look very happy.
What do you mean?
Look,
Oh, yeah, I guess not. Was she supposed to marry Janice instead?
I don't know.
Who all is there? So going from left to right, you have the director chick down in the front, then Amara, the blonde, there on the left. Next to her,
You think I'm gonna remember all the names of these characters?
the cat-eared guy in the back there, I think is one of the technicians.
And then there's the guy,
Jack,
Jack Cable.
and then I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know.
Is that dude from last case, the right or whatever?
Man, I don't think so.
And then Hank.
And that's Cat Queel. I know because of her hard hat.
Yeah, who's the spiky-haired orange guy?
I don't remember, dude. I think these are probably all people who work on the set, though.
I could dab every 2 seconds instead.
If you really want to.
Unless everyone on the picture from left to right.
We could have.
Maxie was holding the camera.
What? Wait.
I
Oh, it doesn't even say it. Okay.
and a date. Must be the date of their wedding and anniversary.
A date. A date. Does it have 4 numbers?
Yeah, it was about a year ago. Why?
Just make a note of those 4 numbers. We're gonna need them.
Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, so they're married in January 2nd, 2024?
3, 4. They
January.
got married in the future because magic and shit.
Wait. Oh my god! I'm sorry, but clean.
Actually, nah, it's just that they've been around forever. They're really old and shit.
They were married in 1934? But wait, that wedding looks modern.
Yes, it is. I don't know. Oh, that's from the previous map. I think.
Yeah.
More controls.
Posa,
sticker
table,
wall.
costume, return to wardrobe. Okay. Do we check out the wardrobe? Oh, this is actually new. Okay, put it on the list. Okay, well, whatever. Huh? The store's open. Something's peeking out. Looks like it's made of plastic. Could this be? I think it's a.
A viral test?
Oh, of course. It's a different brand. But these are 2 lines in the window, which I guess means positive?
Jeez!
Pregnant.
Yep. So Amelia's sick?
But she hasn't told anyone. She certainly didn't mention it to us.
Yeah, I guess you could call it kinda sick, because she's sick with a parasite. And if she lets it grow and stay, it'll grow up and be a bigger parasite. And then she can make little play dates with other parasites. It'll be a great adventure.
That's okay. We're all parasites.
I guess if she's fully vaxxed, it might not have hit her that hard. Maybe. Maybe she didn't want to throw the schedule?
This is bad.
Oh.
Chad needs to prove opportunity that Amelia's attack on Janice was premeditated. It's easier if he can show that Amelia ignored something, all to prevent a change of schedule. We need to talk to Amelia about this later.
What's up?
Oh, yeah, we're done now. Okay. Bed, double bed.
It looks fresh.
You thought so too, huh? Just look at anyone who's slept in it since it's been made.
You think Amelia slept in Janice's trailer the night before the incident?
Maybe. Let's just keep that in mind. A bookshelf. Seems to be a wide range of stuff. Fiction to non-fiction, not craft of acting.
And some magical girl manga. Like Machuka, Bakuka, Spherical Harola, and Yard Raptor Kimura. I don't know what any of those is supposed to be like in like...
I think those are references to real animes with the names. I think
one of them was supposed to be making fun of Madoka Magica.
the first one was Madoka Magica, and the last one was Cardcaptor Sakura. I don't know what the middle one was.
All the classics. I don't know why I put SMH behind everything. LOL. Wait, but you just changed it. I mean, you still put SMH, but then you put LOL behind it. Locked. Let's try the date from that photo.
Thanks for saying my lines for me.
Date!
Woo! It opened!
Date! Relinquished item. I don't think we've seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
This trailer belonged to Janice! I don't know what I'm saying,
The trailer belongs to Janice.
Got it. Let's look around.
Okay. Jukebox?
Not just any jukebox. This is a classic from the 50s.
Are they expensive?
To buy? I mean, you can find them cheap, but to keep it working order requires regular maintenance by an expert.
Interesting. Kitchen, seems to be tidy. Creates nothing usual. Couple controls. Great photo of Millie and Janice with the crew.
This trailer belongs to my mom! SMH.
Okay.
There's writing on the back. It mentions this was at an event to celebrate the show's new season. It was taken a couple of months ago. Apparently Hank was holding the camera.
A bookshelf. Every single book is about the craft of acting. Look at Janice's wedding ring.
Why do you think he left it here?
If I recall correctly, his character isn't married to Amelia's on the show. At least not yet. He probably planned to come pick it up, but never came back.
Whoa. Heinous. Like, that's genuinely depressing.
The craftsmanship is quite beautiful. An arcade machine.
Looks like it's a Japanese import. Janice has a real taste. You gotta be a pretty hardcore arcade gamer to get one of these. You would have to look on auction sites and deal with an importer.
I'm seeing a few things that characterize Janice as not the type to shy away from a long-term project.
This definitely qualifies.
Bathroom's clean. Okay, yeah. Same conversation.
I mean, it's a bathroom.
Yeah. And wait.
Janice didn't?
He probably keeps his costume at the wardrobe department like a normal actor. In that case.
Okay, so check out the wardrobe.
Yeah, okay, so that's not too different from what we've already been seeing. Bookshelf, every single book, craft acting. This bed looks unmade. A double bed.
It looks a mess.
I'm pretty sure that 2 people slept here last night.
Maxie did say she thought Amelia was in the trailer with Janice. That's it.
What?
If we could prove Amelia spent the night with Janice.
You gotta put the brakes on you just there.
Ah, why?
It takes work to prove 2 people slept here, and that one was Amelia. Even if it were true, it wouldn't cast much doubt on Amelia's case. Decor scene murderers do all sorts of strange things. It's grisly, but it wouldn't be the first time a murderer spent the night with their victim.
Ooh. Yeesh. Say no more.
Huh? Door's open. Something's poking out. Looks like it's made of card.
Card?
It's a greeting card. Oh.
What's it for?
It's for Janice and Amelia's paper anniversary.
What?
judging from what we know about their wedding, it was about a month ago.
And Janice still has a card? Damn.
What's a paper anniversary?
I have no idea. Someone's hiding onions back there. What's up?
Oh, instincts that we're done here. Hank. Something about Hank. No questions asked. And I believe I ask him, I'll get a direct answer.
Hank! Okay, Nita. What's this about?
Things are coming down, Hank. This may not be entirely relevant, but I don't like big unknowns when I walk into court.
Like what?
Up until now, I heard mention of Janice's condition and his past. I've heard varying things, so I want a straight answer. What was Janice's medical condition?
Okay. I can explain all that. Janice suffered from total retrograde amnesia.
What?
It's true! He has no memory before a point around 5 years ago.
Okay, so obviously, Janice is...
So it is like the Green Goblin mask thing. Oh, man!
Janice is Malfara's son, who...
The evil prince.
Yeah, who got collapsed in the building and assumed dead, but he just got amnesia instead.
Yeah, and then he, like, woke up, came here, and then it turns out that he's actually the evil prince and whatnot, so...
Yeah.
Amelia, needing to defend the good and whatnot, saw that he was evil and, like,
yeah.
Fireball!
Yeah.
Even though she was married to him.
Although, they said that they gave up their powers, so that's interesting that she would be able to do that still.
Yeah.
How does that even work?
He turned up at the hospital with head trauma. Total John Doe. Couldn't tell him who he was, had no identification. He was in a hospital bed for weeks before he mustered the gall to get up.
Really, they must have tried to match his dental records.
They tried everything. Dental, criminal, everything. They could. Then, when they run out of things to try, he auditioned for a role at the hospital's charity Christmas pageant. He never really met Janice, but the guy was a walking, talking bucket of charisma. Right away, they realized he was an actor, a movie star, a TV personality, or a streamer, or something. That started another search. They didn't find anything, but that's how I came to meet him.
You auditioned him?
Right away. Apart from his amnesia, he was otherwise perfectly healthy, and a natural leading man. One with a big hospital bill. Honestly, we just kind of decided to roll with it. I even gave him a stage name, Janice Duo, from John Doe.
Okay.
We got our lead actor, and in return, Janice got to be a streaming TV show.
Nick, do you have a criminal record, SMH? And I know Rain does. A serial wire ear.
Destroyer.
No, I do not have a criminal record.
Property.
I've gotten like maybe 2 speeding tickets in my life.
So hopefully someone could come forward saying that they knew him.
I'm assuming the fact that we're standing here having this conversation means that no one ever came forward?
Nope. But that's how he met Amelia. They were a pair of oddballs, both of them.
Amelia and Janice?
That's right. Odd, but a matched pair. If that's okay with you, I'm gonna head outside, get some air.
Go right ahead, we'll haul you out.
Speaking of, when we get to a stopping point, I would like to take a short break and have a cig.
Well, if we get to a stopping point, we might just call it for time. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of... We can't exactly, like, stop for an extended period of time in the middle of a stream.
What do you mean? We can't just, like, pause? We're basically only playing for ourselves a Milo anyway.
Even so, it's the what's the word? The premise, no, the
audacity.
I mean, that's one word. It's like a word I'm thinking of that I can't remember right now. Whatever. Now, we get this damn bird back to Amara. Okay.
I was,
Hank, of all people, flustered?
Well, remember, it's not because he's sexist, it's because he's cursed.
Right.
He's afraid of all women.
Yeah. Now this is something I gotta see. Oh, Devona is the frantic one. Okay.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's good to see you. I mean, boss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We should have a meeting. Maybe sometime later. Touch base. Get the ducks in a row.
Okay, boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got it bad. Oh God, Hank.
Oh God, Hank. Nina. I was on my way to the and I just ran into
Just go. It's fine.
I've got things to take care of.
Oh, of course. No problem, boss.
Yeah.
Now, what's she doing in there? Oh God, this is not what it's gonna think. Someone's been through more things. Oh, that was us. She's gonna be furious. And I just brought her the correct shampoo so we could finally wash her hair. I was hoping that would lighten her mood. If it helps, as an attorney, I'm granted reasonable latitude by the city to investigate my client's associates. Hank granted us access, so her beef would be with him. I guess.
Wow, you're genuinely worried.
Well, she's particular needs, and she's a very important actress.
Who creates a hostile working environment. Have you talked to Hank about that?
I plan to raise it with Amara herself next time I see her.
Hey, Amara!
Actually, yeah. Hey, Amara, I would like to ask you about a few things, but first... Devona, do you know where Amara is?
Not an assassin, bounty hunter. Sometimes that requires assassination, but not the same thing. For the record.
Of course. Do you have a license to kill? Well, do you?
I'm not allowed to answer that. But in truth, actually, if someone will let, I do! Black card.
I didn't say anything.
But it's a bank black card.
A what?
A bank black card. For like credit card lines through banks and like stuff like that. It's for their high premium
First time I've ever heard
Like-
of that, to be honest.
multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, like super large sum of moving money like customers.
I see.
It has
Okay.
a lot of perks on like cash back on a bunch of varying purchases and whatnot, and cheaper rates on varying things, and also premium.
Yeah, because the
Like-
rich definitely need discounts, right?
Duh. How's all the wealth supposed to trickle down if they don't have it?
Right, yeah. Yeah, of course. If her schedule's open, she often takes an afternoon walk in the Central Park. Got it. Anything else? I'm gonna try to straighten things up in here. Maybe Aurora won't notice if I do a good job? Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing the night before the incident? It's kind of embarrassing. I was on a date. We went to the movies, we were out the whole evening. Okay, that checks out.
Who were you with?
Oh, I think now's the time to scoop in and save her. I don't think we need to pry her that deeply.
Well, if you think so. Dylan, did
He was not
did
here
you-
for that.
Oh,
Right, I'm gonna get busy. See y'all soon. I swear. Everyone packs enough
neurosis.
neurosis to run a power station. Okay, now a phone
Very
call.
neurotic. And Dylan's on a call. Okay. Wait. Slow down. Bone Smasher thinks he saw Ice Pick. Got it. Sorry, Nina, that was Atalanta. I'm gonna go.
I'm sure it can't be helped. Just this time, try to stay in touch.
I mean, Dylan, that's a really reasonable request, though, since you're supposed to be like her main, you know, partner in all this like court stuff and everything going on, and main advisor dude, and also kind of helping like,
Yeah.
you know, keep an eye out on her and stuff. I think at one point you literally saved her life during the card thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Like the, yeah, just like a text being like, "Hey, by the way, I'm doing okay. I'll see you.
I'm doing fine. I'll
whatever."
see you tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
or you know, I'm not coming home tonight. Things came up. You know,
Right. It's something.
See you
Anything.
tomorrow. See you later. It's something.
Alone again. Woo.
Shut up, bird.
Present company excluded. Woo. Nigger, Ho, and Rain is too. Okay. Let's go see Amara. Everyone said she'd be walking her over in Central Park.
Speaking of Rain, where is she?
She was just here a second ago.
I thought so. Did she leave?
Maybe. I mean, she has a cat door.
Good luck with your investigation.
Alright. I'm gonna guess this is the area where we fight things, because it has this whole thing. Let's see if we can find Amara. Hey, Comet? Maybe don't speak until I give you some kind of signal. But Amara knows that I can speak. Yeah, but she doesn't know that I know. Just let me get a few words in. Oh, wait, I'm going this way? Why am I going this way?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
But, but,
jeez.
was I also Amara? Do you remember?
Just give her a generic girl voice.
Comet. I'd recognize the sound of those wing beats out anywhere. Comet. Here, girl. Right, I forgot. It's a girl. Come here at once. Fine, if she wants to be like that. You're Milia's attorney, right? Nina Aquila. What brings you here, and why is Comet with you? I'm here because we need to talk. Bringing the bird back to you was more of a professional courtesy. What makes you think I have anything to say to you?
Ugh.
Amara, I tried to follow Starna as you asked, but... Shh! Comet, why are you speaking in front of her? Getting her to shut up, that's a trick. You knew that she could talk? No. Comet, surely you didn't.
Dun 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 dun.
Seems like we have more pressing matters to deal with. By the power of the Secret Feather, I can call upon the favor of Brindilder. Valkyrie Armor of Strength. Valkyrie, transform! We have to watch this every single time? Can I not skip this?
No.
Can I not skip this? Why can't I skip this?
Because you need the answers.
I've already seen it though! I've seen it once already! Why can't I skip?
Because anime boots.
Oh, here we go. I found the fast forward button.
Oh. Yay!
What? I accidentally skipped dialogue too.
Wow!
My bad. Is there not a transcript? Damn.
They're probably not, because we're not in court.
Damn it. Okay. Hey, don't give me that. I'm not new to this. I'm only here because I was trying to talk to you. Oh, we're gonna talk, Miss Aquila. You can count on that. Defend yourself. Let's rumble. Niggas being unfaked by fan service. Well, yeah, I'm asexual. What's the game plan? Wow, you really are new to this. Hit everything that looks like a monster until there's nothing that looks like a monster. Okay, it's fair.
Wait, why isn't she also transformed? Why isn't she?
Because they gave her their powers, remember?
But... Oh. So you're like part of the new generation or something?
I guess.
Oh, crap! There's so many of them! How are you ever going to survive? They're not even fighting back!
This is I hope they come up with new enemy types eventually, because these guys are, they're, not much of a challenge.
The Slime Nation army couldn't hold me back.
7 slime, or slime nation, I don't know.
I tried. It didn't work very well.
That's okay. Riveting fight scene, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, new enemy type!
Who also doesn't fight back.
That one's just the furry. What if we just kill the fursuiter?
It kind of looked like we did. Like, I know he dropped from the sky and everything, but like that was just a dude in a red like wolf costume or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you took damage from something.
Oh no.
So not entirely sure what.
Well, I guess they just attacked me.
I know that they're supposed to attack like eventually, but like.
Oh, you thought they had
somebody used the claw attack.
Yeah. Ah, I guess I did it.
Yay!
You did it!
Ah! Nick fighting harmless civilians as a mage.
Oh my god! Nina's a war criminal! She was fighting unarmed civilians!
I can't believe it. Fighting unarmed civilians? Not cool, I mean, Nina.
Hajime?
Yeah, that's a Danganronpa reference. Don't worry about it.
I know who Hajime is.
It's an inside joke between me and Ryan, because there's this one scene where they're like, bullying woman, not cool, Hajime. And he was like, I wasn't, or, you know.
Who was he supposedly bullying?
Mikan from the second game.
The nurse?
Yeah.
Who's always got her arms like wrapped in bandages?
Yeah, and she's always like a nervous wreck or whatever,
and
so.
constantly tripping and like feeling her panties and
Right. So, you know, I was Hajime's talking to her casually, and she's being all nervous and like making assumptions or whatever, and then what's his name, white hair guy.
Which white hair guy?
The crazy one. From the second game.
Crazy with the hamsters?
No. That
We're crazy because he's like kind of looks like Nagito from the first one. Makoto?
No. Well, he does look like Makoto, yes. Sort of. Nagito, thank you. I mean, you spelled it wrong, but yeah, Nagito. He came over while I was talking to Mikan, and she was feeling all nervous or whatever, and like making assumptions. He was like, bullying woman Hajime, not cool. It kind of became an inside joke between me and Ryan. Anyway.
All right then.
I can't believe it. It was necessary, Amara. Also, I know I'm a woman, but I still talk like this. We were talked earlier by Malfara's monsters. I had to grant Anita the power to... Shut up. Just shut up. Either way, I did just save the 3 of us. A simple thank you would be nice. You just don't get it, do you? You have an idea what's really going on here. I know that I just cleared the park of dangerous monsters. Idiot. The biggest monster has a beak and feathers, and it's still here. Why do you think we just got attacked? Do you really think that Malfara, Queen of the Sphere, Mistress of Illusions, cares one iota, one jot about some rando Flood City lawyer? You mean, the monsters want Comet, not you. You should be furious. Comet's drafted you into war. Well, maybe if you'd been more motivated to speak to her after she came back, she wouldn't have needed to. People in glass houses, Amara. As if you have any right to judge me. You have no idea what we went through. The things we fought for. The things we... Well, it's all in the past now. We all agreed.
The crystal gems.
We always say that... Wait, that's the wrong show. We all agreed that after the final battle, where we destroyed Malfara's scepter, that for a long time she would trapped in Niflheim, and would in the future only be able to magically curse people by sight, not from afar. This would be it. Finished. Done. But Comet, Sharna, you let Milia keep her powers. So Amelia didn't give up her powers. So Amelia can actually still transform for real. Okay.
So that explains the flash of light.
Yeah.
Because that's not a VFX thing. That's something that actually happens from the transforming and dazzles everything.
And the fireball was a real magic fireball.
A real magic fireball that she was like, ah!
Yeah.
So, of course, it wasn't the pyrotechnic machine. She really threw a magical fireball at Janice.
Yep.
Because reasons.
He was
Dark Prince guy.
He got his memories back.
Nalfara's evil son.
Amelia is still a magical girl? Wasn't it obvious? She Stone said, and the worst part is that they thought I didn't notice. Amelia going out to random hours of the night on our motorcycle, always coming back looking so exhausted. Amelia going on to keep top billing at the studio, and of course she does, bolstered by her nightly real-life exploits that added weight to her performance. Weight that, despite my awards, I couldn't possibly hope to match. What was the alternative, Amara? To allow the city to fall? Surely that's right. I mean, Amara, you might disagree, but Amelia and the birds had their reasons. Those two birds are master manipulators. Can you explain that? Danny, Kira, myself, after that last engagement, we all agreed it was time to shelve those responsibilities and return to real life. Millie agreed too, at the time, but Millie, she just couldn't let it go. As long as she had a reason, she was going to keep fighting. A reason those two birds were all too happy to give her. She even got married to a wonderful man, who she couldn't even tell that she was seriously a superhero. Can you imagine the strain that type of secrecy puts on a marriage? I'd seen and heard the pair of them arguing in the trailers, even recently. Promotion in the middle of the night. Raised voices, and then this happens. It might just be me. Is there a hint of satisfaction in Mara's voice? She has a vindictive streak a mile wide. Amelia defended her powers with terminal intensity, refusing to let Valkyrie Freya slip away. And now she's paid the price. It cost Amelia the best thing that ever happened to her. It's almost poetic. So if Amelia is still a magical girl... Amelia, you're way off script. I don't remember. Amelia... I don't remember who voiced anyone. I'm just... We'll give you this one chance. Oh yeah, I think I gave her like a British accent. What have you done with my husband? I mean... Get back, everyone! By the sacred feather! You think Amelia really transformed on set? You're catching up. Amelia wasn't scripted to transform during that shoot. Weeks of coming home late at night, really having a full night's sleep, her marriage under strain, fighting for real at night, then dressing in a mimic of her battle armor and pretending to do the same moves, and her only support is her enabler, Sharna. Something like this was bound to happen sooner or later. Amara's paints a pretty damning picture, but is Amelia really capable of what she's implying? I need some time to process that. Now's the time to ask Amara, while she seems so talkative. Maxie said she saw something strange outside the night before the incident. I'm trying to figure out everyone's movements on... I was washing my hair. Washing your hair? Took most of the evening. Looking at you. I think you understand the value of a good clean rinse once in a while. You do have extremely long hair. But wait. In any case, I'm leaving. I just noticed that time, and I have an engagement to keep. Mind if I ask who the engagement is with? Not that that's any of your business, but it's with that man, Mr. Hawk. That man actually has wonderful hair. Perhaps he appreciates the time that goes into it. See you in court? Comet? Yes. Amelia may go down for it, but I ultimately hold you and Sharna responsible for all this. To giving this woman Erica's armor and powers, I'll never forgive you for that.
Dun, 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 dun.
What now? Comet? Comet? Yes. I know what Amara said was hurtful. Why didn't you get it together? At least until we figure out what's next. A person has died. Amelia's career, perhaps even her life, hangs in the balance. I understand. I'll try to help. Can you confirm anything Amara said? Sorry, but on the day before the incident, I fell asleep quite early in Amara's trailer. I remember she and Devona were there, but it was late in the afternoon. I woke up the next morning and I heard a sound from the studio. The incident. I think so. Amara was in her full costume, and she was checking it over in the mirror. She asked me to come with her to see what was going on, and I think you know the rest. If Mila really did transform on set, and really did use her magical powers, what does that change? Come on, Nina, flip those assumptions. If that's true, a major line of inquiry in this case starts to become suspect.
Which line?
The situation over the ammo pack. If Melia attacked Janice out of state of sleep deprivation, induced stress and disorientation, I mean, that's not unheard of, but that wouldn't be premeditated. It doesn't explain why Melia set up the ammo pack on the night before the incident. She didn't need it. It was empty, too. Then there's Melia's costume. If she transformed, her costume would be her actual Valkyrie getup, just like my two-piece. She wouldn't need the stage costume. It would seem to raise more questions than it answers. I mean, not really. We already know. It should be pretty obvious that it was Amara who was the one who set the ammo pack. Like, I feel like that's pretty obvious at this point.
I would think so.
Because Amara wants the
also
lead
has
role.
blonde hair and has a costume exactly like Melia's.
Yes, and she has motive. She wants to be the lead actress. So she, even if she,
and she also thinks that she doesn't like Melia because she didn't end up actually giving away her powers in the end like the rest of them did.
Yes, and also, okay, so she put a empty cartridge into the VFX machine, right? The Pyron 5000.
9,000, but yes.
9,000. She put an empty one in there because she knew that they didn't actually need the machine. She just wanted to look like it was Melia putting it in. Because...
to make it look like it was premeditated murder.
Exactly.
So, that still begs the question, though. Was Janice just instantly, completely incinerated? Or was he a hologram? Or did he go through some kind of trapdoor device?
I'm still not convinced Janice is dead, but I could be wrong. Again, there are also no scorch marks or anything, so...
Also true.
What if Melia was genuinely trying to protect the crew? What makes you think that? Just like how I didn't speak in front of your PA, Dylan. Melia's not supposed to ever reveal her powers from personal gain, and took an oath to keep them a secret. It seems weird she'd break that lightly, even if she was stressed. I can see where you're going, but unfortunately, that line of thinking will fuel the prosecution. Giles suggests it means that Melia attacked Janice intentionally. You can't prove Melia innocent by reframing why she's guilty. Maybe I should talk to Melia. I have a few things to ask her. Be cautious. Why? Remember, even after everything that's happened, Melia's still an oath bound to secrecy about her powers. You're thinking that's because she's holding... You're thinking that because she's in a holding cell, she'll most certainly have to assume that someone could be recording her. But she might deny knowledge about anything I ask about this. The perfect circle of guilt. Melia stands accused, and her oath, her actions, her heroic exploits, they all count against her. It all feels too perfect for my liking. Is it hopeless? No. Comet, as an attorney, I am bound to act in a zealous advocate for my client. Do you know what that means? Not really. For the purpose of this conversation, it means that until the judge drops their gavel in court, I will act on the basis that Melia is not guilty of the crime in which she stands accused. And if that's true, which binds Melia to this crime isn't magic or oaths or special powers. The case is far too complicated to have that be some sort of accident. That means all this is based on deliberate actions of the actual guilty party. Who that is, as of yet, we don't know. It's pretty obviously Amara. But until this is over, I intend to do my absolute best to find out.
But then it turns out it wasn't Amara. It was Janice all along. He did everything. Oh!
That would be the twist, wouldn't it? He's not actually dead. He
was the criminal mastermind behind everything.
Trying to frame her for...
He was trying to get himself off, so that's why he could give all the money to her so she could live a better life.
What? Yeah. Wow. You're good at this. Not all heroes wear
Because he was afraid he was going to turn evil and kill everybody, so he ran away.
Not all heroes wear armored bikinis. But time's running out before tomorrow, and we need to pick our battles. Really, the magical girl line of investigation may be a dead end. On that note, I think this is where we should split up again. Oh? Your job is defending me in court, and that's important. But really, my task is the continued defense of the city from Malfara's forces. With monsters still appearing like this, I should go look for Starna. Perhaps if I can find her, then we can get some answers. Meanwhile, I can carry on with more practical aspects of Amelia's case. It actually sounds like a good plan. Take care.
Do you still have the magical girl powers even though the bird left?
I think I do, yes. I just have to do my oath with the sacred feather or whatever, right?
Maybe?
Right. Next
The
move.
bird has to give you a different sacred feather every time you transform.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just the one.
Hmm.
When looking at the trailers, we saw some notes from the studio costume department wardrobe. We should head there next. It's over at the studio near Maxi's salon. Okay. Well, cool. I need to head right back here. Day 30. Okay.
There you are.
Here I am. Dylan, you're covered in band-aids again. Did you find Ice Pick?
No, mistaken identity. He has a brother. The guy looks a lot like him.
Did you get in a fight with him or something?
Let's just move past this, okay? Atalanta got another lead, so she's looking into that now. What's been going on with you?
Honestly, it would take too long to explain. But I'm heading to the wardrobe, the costume department.
Lead on.
Alright, you want to call it here for the stream?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. This would be
Alright.
a pretty solid spot to, like, leave it.
Yeah. Alright, well, hopefully next week we won't have any more issues with getting to this, and do you think this will think next week will be the finale, or do you think there's still more to this? Because the last chapter only took us 4 streams, and this is the 3rd one.
I think 4 might see this chapter come to a close and whatnot, given the fact that we're basically at the tail end of day 2, and then day 3 is normally like when things wrap up. In court, and whatnot.
we're on day 3 right now, actually.
We are. Oh, okay. So we're on day 3. We're doing the last part of our investigation and whatnot before the final like piece of the court.
Yeah, before the
Goes
final
through.
court day.
And usually on day 3 of court, that's usually when the case is actually like resolved, just like in the Ace Attorney games.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully it's a finale, and then after that, we were talking about maybe. Well, actually, you know what? I'll leave that as a surprise.
yay!
All right. Bye.
Bye.